Stand up! Just rushing to get everything together, guys. Just pulling up the chat on my phone right now. It's just easier for me to follow along that way. But stand up, football fans. What's going on, everybody? Just was in a rush to try to get this started on time. I know it was like a couple minutes late, but told you guys I'd stream one of the games today and figured this would be the better game. Was thinking about doing a doubleheader. I was like, you know what? No way. 7 hours of football. That's just way too long back to back. So we're going to do the Cowboys game. Thought this would be the better game. I'm pretty sure the Eagles lost. They were about to lose. I just want to confirm that before I start talking to you guys. Otherwise, I'll be miserable throughout this entire stream. But it looked like they were going to lose. Let me just confirm that. And yes, they did. They lost 17-11 as Jalen Hurts scored. And the Eagles offense, not that it was necessarily his fault, but the Eagles offense scored 3 points on their first 3 red zone drives. Today, you'll love to see it. Philadelphia Eagles blow an opportunity to get to 2-0 against the San Francisco 49ers. They dropped to 1-1. Obviously, we're hoping for the Dallas Cowboys to drop to 0-2. And then next week, you got the Cowboys versus the Eagles. You got Washington versus the Bills. You got us versus the Falcons. If we beat the Falcons, the Bills do what they're supposed to do, and the Cowboys beat the Eagles, which you think they would, we'd all be 1-2. So things could change real quick in the NFL, but of course, the New York Giants have to get their first win next week. We all know that's a must-win game. There's no doubt about it. What's going on, Damian Jackson, man? Thanks for popping in. If 2 + 2 = 4, then my Giants suck. That is 100% correct. What's going on there, OJ Simpson, man? Thanks for popping in. Wyatt says, fly, Eagles, fly. What's going on, Wyatt, man? Chargers got to take care of business is right, man. We need the Chargers to. This is a big one today. That would definitely help us out in a big way if the Chargers are able to get this win. I may even be rooting for the Eagles to beat the Cowboys next week. As a matter of fact, even if it meant that the Eagles would get to 2-1 and the Cowboys would drop to 0-3 if they lose today. Reason being is the Eagles' schedule after that is brutal. And I think we all agree that the Cowboys are probably the bigger threat. But regardless, we got to win our game before we start to worry about everything else. Travis, man, thank you very much. I think the Giants' offense is going to explode on Sunday. There's no excuses for it not to, Travis, if you're being honest with yourself. I mean, we're going up against a god-awful defense in the Atlanta Falcons. The offense looked like it was starting to hit their stride on Thursday when they put up 29 points. Should have had 36 if Slayton held on to the football. And it's a week-to-week game. Things could change. We have 10 days to prepare, though. We're going up against they have less time to prepare because I think they're playing today, right? So there's no reason why the New York Giants should not be able to put up points against that Atlanta Falcons defense. But we'll see if they're able to do it. You saw the Eagles put up, 30-something points against them week 1. I expect the New York Giants to go out there and do the same thing. Andrew Marchese, man, what's going on? What's up? Go Chargers. Go Chargers, go. That was my best Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Wasn't even close. But that's what I always think about when I hear go Chargers. But, yeah, we're all rooting for the Chargers today. Christian Orp is in here. I'm sure I'm pulling for you today, my man. Jameson, man, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. Graham, never want guys going down. I don't know what I missed. Everybody's saying, Brandon Graham. Oh, I didn't know that. Brandon Graham tore his Achilles? I didn't know that. No, you never root for injuries. That's horrible. Mike Moran, man, thank you very much. Zach Wilson seeing Ghost out there. Mike, I don't know what his – I actually tweeted out during the game. I don't know what his final stat line was. And if you're a Jet fan, you shouldn't get too bent out of shape. I mean, it's Bill Belichick. We all know what Bill Belichick does to rookie quarterbacks. We saw what he did to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones' first year. Jones threw, I think, 3 picks against Belichick. He has that reputation. But there was a point in the game today where he had 4 interceptions thrown and only 6 completions. He got absolutely destroyed today, Zach Wilson, against the New England Patriots. I figured the Patriots would bounce back. I figured they'd pick on the rookie quarterback, and Mac Jones got the job done for the Pats. Pats, this close to being 2-0. They narrowly lost week 1 to the Dolphins, I think 17-16. Chris, you never bet against a hoodie and a rookie. That's Gideon. What's going on, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. We are still 0-2. Take it easy. I agree. We're still 0-2. We got to get a win. There's no partying here. We got to get a win. But obviously, we're rooting for the Chargers today. We need all the help we could get. You look at the Cowboys' upcoming schedule after this. It's a very, very, at least what could be perceived as a softer schedule coming up. I think 3 straight home games. They play the Eagles. I think the Panthers, who actually look good today, and then the Giants, which could be a big game week 5 if the New York Giants could get, win this game against Atlanta. But it's one game at a time. But let's hope we could get some help here today from the Chargers. What's going on there, Roldy, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. Dexter Lawrence wasn't offsides. The game it is what it is. It's over. I'm not going to blame that game on the Dexter Lawrence penalty. It is what it is. You move on. You go on to the next game. That's all I could say. There's many reasons why we should have lost that game, whether it be poor defense. That was the main culprit. The drop pass, not being aggressive in terms of offensive play calling. There's so many factors that you could point to in that game as to why we lost. What's going on there, JD Sports Talk, man? Thanks for popping in. Mead says, sup, Dana. Hate to say woulda, coulda, shoulda, but the G-Men hiring Matt Rule instead of Judge. Panthers starting off great this year. Yeah, I mean, the Giants weren't willing to give him that 7-year contract. Who knows? You know, it would have been different personnel. Who knows, you know, if it were to work out here, and we still don't know if Joe Judge is going to work out or not. Giants are off to a slow start. Let's be fair. Matt Rule, if we're being honest, Matt Rule beat – today was an impressive win. He beat the Jets week 1. So let's see what we could do. Let's beat the Falcons, and let's take it from there. But it's one game at a time. But, yeah, Panthers are off to a nice start, 2-0. And Joe Judge will have his opportunity to go up against Rule, I think, week 7. But, yeah, they're up to a good start. I did not see that win coming today against the Saints. A lot of people were high on the Panthers going into the year. I was not. I thought they were about a 7-win team. They've come out. They've looked very good with this Saints win today. Make no mistake about that. Enough with the woulda, coulda, shoulda, Judge. Let's yeah, we got a big game coming up this week. Let's get a win. John, man, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Stand up, the entertainer. You're right. The NFL is week to week. Niners adjusted in the second half. We should have played better. No excuses from me. Go Chargers. Yeah, we got a common team today. Everybody's rooting against the Cowboys from within the NFC East, and hopefully the Chargers could get it done. But yeah, I mean, they didn't have your game, so even if I wanted to stream the Eagles game, I couldn't have. I was watching it on Red Zone. But I know that Hurts had that one big play where he hit Quez Watkins. Outside of that, it seemed like your offense was, you couldn't get it. You couldn't punch it in the red zone. Again, I didn't get to see the game, though. I know that you guys lost by 6 points in the end. You went for a questionable 2-point conversion there, though, that you guys got, which certainly won't be questioned now. But, yeah, 17-11. Obviously, as a Giants fan, I'm happy. You're going to have a big game coming up next week against the team that we're about to watch, the Dallas Cowboys, Monday Night Football, and I'll probably call that game for sure. If the Giants win. If the Giants lose, I'll probably just take the night off, to be honest with you. If the Giants are 0-3, but if the Giants win and are 1-2, I'll probably call that game. The beauty of the NFL, well, let me see what JD just said. The beauty of the NFL. Look at all 1-1 teams. A lot of parity to start. Chargers win. The Cowboys beat the Eagles. Next week, Giants back in business. Listen, if what should happen does happen, like I'm assuming the Vegas odds are going to have the Giants favored over the Falcons. We'll see. Maybe they won't. I'm assuming that the Vegas odds are going to have the Cowboys favored over the Eagles. And I'm assuming that Buffalo at home is going to be favored over Washington. If the 3 favorites win next week, if the Cowboys lose this game, which is a lot of ifs, the New York Giants will suddenly be tied for first place with every team in the division all at 1 and 2. So it's a week-to-week sport. People's opinions of their team could change week to week. We all know, though, that it's a must-win game week 3. Make no mistake about it. What's going on there, Isaiah, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. Travis, man, thank you very much. He says, did you see Teddy Bridgewater's numbers? I actually started him in daily fantasy, so I thought he would have a big day, but I did not get an opportunity to see his numbers. I know he had 2 touchdowns in that game. He was going against Houston. I didn't see the final stat line. He still had 2 touchdowns, 328 yards, 26 to 34. I'm sorry, he was going against Jacksonville. So, yeah, he had a really good day today. I thought he would going against Jacksonville, and he looked really good against us. So, Bridgewater's off to a hell of a start so far this year with Denver. And I'll tell you what, if he can keep that up, Denver's going to be dangerous with that defense. If their offense is approaching league average with that defense, they're going to be a filthy team this year, man. Yuri, man, thank you very much. He says, Washington, good luck with Josh Allen. Bills beating a great defense and the Dolphins 35-0. Oh, yeah, the Bills should win that game. I mean, you never know. You know, Josh Allen is not allergic to making stupid turnovers, but I saw some of the highlights from that game. Some of the throws that guy can make. I say it all the time. He blows me away with some of the throws that Josh Allen is able to make, and he looked like he was on point today. Eddie, man, thank you very much, man. Hi, Tane is still in pain from Thursday's game. I think a lot of us are. And hopefully today, if the Cowboys can lose, it helps ease that pain a little bit. Because then you'd have the Eagles at 1-1 about to play the Cowboys. You'd have the Cowboys at 0-2. You'd have Washington about to play Buffalo. And maybe some things could start to turn in our favor week 3. But hopefully we get a little bit more help today. Unfortunately, today the Bears won against Cincinnati. Joe Burrow was absolute trash in a game where we needed him to show up. Corey, man, thank you very much. Philly 500 said Jones is only good at running. Hey, that's his opinion. And you know what? I don't blame people for feeling that way. Jones still got to prove himself. I've come out and said that I think Jones is going to throw 30 touchdowns this year. He's got 28 more to go. He's going to have to beat up on some of the poor teams on his schedule and put up some numbers. I think he will. I think he's going to throw at least 2, if not 3 touchdowns against Atlanta this week. Maybe I'll be wrong. I think he's going to throw for at least 2 or 3 touchdowns the 2 times he plays Dallas this year. Maybe I'll be wrong. But until he proves otherwise, you can't blame people for feeling that way. Christopher, man, thank you very much. Problem with the Giants is what defense doesn't not get any better this season. If the defense doesn't get better this season, the Giants are going to be trash. Giants are dead if the defense doesn't get better this season, Chris. Defense has to get a lot better if the New York Giants are gonna win football games this year. We all know that. We knew that they were going to rely on the defense. The encouraging news is the offense so far looks promising, but we need the defense to step up. Make no mistake about it. And what is somebody said, I'll look for Mike. Hold on. What did Mike say? Entertainer, can you read my last comment? Okay, I'll try. Entertainer, Eckler is going for 300 scrimmage yards today, 150 on the ground, 150 through the air. He will have 3 touchdowns too. From your lips to God's ears. Matter of fact, just for fun, let me put in a quick DraftKings team here real quick. I got 3 minutes, so I'm going to do it for the 425 games. Why not? Let's do it. Actually, there's only 2 425 games, so screw it. Let me do the yeah, why not? We got a minute. I'm gonna enter real quick. Let's draft a quick team. Oh, it's a draft? No, it's not a draft. I don't know. I tried. I couldn't do it. I should have done it before I went live. Allison, what's going on? And Meat says, Giants are the best team right now. Let me just pull that up for you. Hold on one second. He says, Giants are the best team right now. Unfortunately, it's in baseball, though. Yeah, I mean, well, record-wise, they're the best team. Talent-wise, I would actually say the Dodgers are probably better. But yeah, record-wise, the San Francisco Giants are the best team. Giants in football, not even close to being the best team. We got a long ways to go before we could say that. Right now, we're a lot closer to being the worst team than the best. But again, got to get a win week 3. Let's see what we got here. The offense really needs to get Tony involved next week. I agree. I don't know how much they're going to involve him. I don't know how much of the playbook he knows. That may have been part of the reason why the Giants kept him out. But I agree with you. I think he needs to be more involved in the offense. I think the major reason why he hasn't been is at least partially due to the fact that he barely played in preseason. And I do think they'll start to integrate him into the offense more as the season progresses. But 10 days before that game, I'd like to see Tony get a little bit more of a role at least. I don't expect him to be a starter quite yet, but get him a couple of touches, whether it be handing him the football, throwing him a couple balls out in space, give him an opportunity to break some big plays, and hopefully they do that today. But we got a big game today, guys. Dallas Cowboys, Chargers, Herbert versus Dak Prescott. What's going on, Alvin, man? Thanks for popping on the stream, buddy. You may be calling a lot of touchdowns today. I think I'm going to be. I think it's going to be a high-flying game, JD. I expect this game to be I'm going to go high 50s to low 60s, maybe even mid 60s, possibly even approaching 70. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. We all know that the defense, obviously for Dallas, is susceptible to big plays, and we know that Herbert gets slinging, and we know the Cowboys have an electric offense. So I think there will be a lot of points put up in this game, and it'll be a fun game to call, and hopefully the right team wins. Benjamin, thank you very much, man. I hate sports pervert, booger eaters, Browns today. I hate when they win. Chargers, Cowboys, Max the tennis streamer. Benjamin's always going after him, man. Anthony says, too many hands spoil the soup. Coaches are too many. Yeah, Beto brought that up in our last stream. I guess it's a theory. I don't know. There's several reasons as to why people may feel that why the Giants are struggling. Everybody has their own theory. I can't put my finger on it. Some of it definitely has to fall on the coaching staff. But the kick is away. Dallas is going to start with the ball here in L.A. as it's about 5 yards deep. They'll take it out there to the 10, to the 15, cuts it to the right side, makes a man miss at the 20, and tackle down at about the 22. Dallas will set up shop there. Let me get to a couple of these. I'm not going to pull them up on the chat anymore because I got to do the play-by-play. And we got Time Man. Thank you very much. He says, I know it wasn't let me just pull up the scoreboard real quick before I forget. He says, I know it wasn't just me, but thanks for doing this game. Hey, man, I figured obviously there's going to be Cowboys people doing this game. And, you know, I'm a Giants guy, but I figured Giants aren't playing today. I might as well do a divisional rival. And it's a big game for us. 14:54 to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Dak Prescott under center, man in motion on the left side from his own 22. Chargers with a 4-man front. Dak takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give it. Zeke nowhere to go. He gets stuffed. Pushes forward for about a yard. Good defense there by the Chargers. It'll be 2nd and 9. Travis, man, thank you very much. So what you think happens if Jones has a really good year, but the defense sucks, and we win like 5 to 6 games? You think Judge stays? Gettleman. I think Judge would stay. I think Gettleman would be fired. If we win 5 or 6 games, I can't see how they could keep Gettleman. Dak Prescott coming out in the shotgun formation. Zeke to his left. But if Jones is really good, yeah, I think Judge and Jones would probably stay. Man in motion left to right is Pollard. It looks like Bosa was offside. They don't call it. And he's going to throw it to CeeDee Lamb on the curl pattern. It'll be a pickup of 6. It'll bring up a 3rd and 3. 14-12 to go here in the first. No score. Christopher says, my problem, Herbert, every time I see him, why could we not wait a year and draft him? I mean, I understand Giants fans who feel that way. They didn't know where they were going to be picking the next year, right? They didn't know how good Herbert was going to be. It's possible Herbert could have been the first pick. If you see a quarterback that you like, you usually take him. That's what the Giants did. 3rd and 3 here for Dak Prescott. Man in motion from his own 29. He'll take the snap. He's going to give it to Zeke on the draw play. Zeke's got a big hole up to the 39-yard line. Good start to this drive for the Cowboys as they're approaching midfield. Gideon, man, thank you very much. Most teams take a few weeks to shake off the rust. I do believe that Bradbury pick may carry over to next week. There was a defensive meeting. I sure hope so, man. The Bradbury pick was great. He's been getting burnt all year, but that was a great play, and it should have resulted in a win. Unfortunately, it didn't because we decided not to throw the football. 1st and 10 at their own 39, man in motion. Dak will take the snap, play action, rolls to the left under pressure. He's going to check it down to the tight end. Schultz makes a man miss. Pushed out of bounds for a pickup of 6. It'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Dallas offense looking good so far. And we got time out there very much. I could drink my margaritas in peace today, and I feel a lot better going into the Saints versus Giants game. Well, we got to beat the Falcons first, man. Got to beat the Falcons first. And we got time out there very much. And just for old time's sake, Claypool, you love that guy. You love that guy. 2nd and 3, 12. How did he do today, by the way? I almost started him in fantasy. I decided not to. 2nd and 3. Dak's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give it. Zeke up the middle. And a good job there by the Chargers defense. They hold strong. It'll be 3rd and 2. They're going to give Zeke a yard as the interior got a good push there. And Authentic, man, what's going on, man? Authentic's the man. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Sunday. Injury on the field. It's one of the Chargers. Couldn't get his name, but one of the Chargers is down with an injury, so we're probably going to get a commercial timeout. We'll have a big 3rd and 2 coming up. Probably should drink that beer before it gets warm. James, what's going on, man? Usually I'm worried about my drink getting cold because I'm always drinking coffee. Now I'm worried about it getting warm. Let's go. Chargers is right, Mr. Evans. What's going on there? Afghanistan, man. Eddie Vasquez in the chat, man. Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Ryan D in the chat. Lake notices, let's go, Herbert. Looking pretty good with that Eagles L. You damn right it is. Maybe that if the Cowboys could lose today, maybe it makes Giants fans feel a little bit better today. Obviously the Bears winning wasn't good though. How about trading both first rounders for? I mean, let's see where we're picking first, man. We don't even know what we're going to be picking. Let's see where we're picking first, and we don't even know where he's going to be projected to be getting drafted. Let's see. What's up there, Jay Fleming, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, buddy. If you're starting Zeke this week, you're a massive winner. I started Zeke in one of my leagues. I got Zeke. Can we beat the Falcons? We should. Doesn't mean we will, but we should. I think we should. I'm not saying we will. I'm not taking any team for granted. The New York Giants are 0-2. You can't take any game for granted right now, the way that they've played the first 2 weeks. Yeah, sure, you could say that Washington, we played relatively well. We lost by a point on the road, but it was the method in which we lost. Defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. And we got time, man. Thank you very much. Claypool, 3 receptions, 70 yards. You didn't have to donate, man. Thank you very much, man. And yes, definitely Falcons first, but I'm from Louisiana, and that's the game I didn't know you were going to that game. Okay, so that makes sense. Greetings from Serbia. What's going on, Zog, man? Thanks for popping in. Forget about the draft now. Let's get through the season. Exactly, Scott. We're only 2 games in. If we're like 0-6, 0-7, I understand it, but we're only 2 games in. We still got a ways to go. We win 1 game. People's opinions start to change. Let's see what this team's made of. Good to see James struggle today. Let us know the Saints are beatable. Yeah, but at the same time, we got to play the Panthers too. So I was like, I don't know if I should feel good or bad about this because the Panthers look better than I thought they would, and the Saints looked worse than I thought they would. So I don't know how to feel about it. It's a week-to-week league, Authentic, man. Things change week to week. DJ, man, thank you very much. Season over if we don't beat Atlanta. I'm going to say damn near close if it's not. I mean, I don't give up on my team after three weeks no matter what. But if I'm being honest with you, my breaking points for this season are 0-3 and 1-5. If they start 0-3, it's very close to being over. Miracles can happen, but if we're 0-3, we're sitting on death's doorstep. If we're 1-5, I think you could say the same thing. And I'll even go a step further. If I think we have to be at least 3-4 after 7 games. When you look at who we play after the Bucs game. So those are my ranking points. If we're 2-5, 1-5, or 0-3, I think we're in big trouble. As the Cowboys try to run off left tackle, a good job there by the Chargers to stuff it. It'll be a 4th and 1. Good defense there by the Chargers. We'll see if the Cowboys go for this. They're right around midfield, but Zeke was only able to pick up 1 yard. They are. They're going to leave the offense out on the field on their own 48. Dak out of the gun. He'll take the snap. Drops back. They get good pressure. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. No flag. Oh, a late flag. There was some contact, but that flag came out like 10 seconds late. I was looking for it, and they threw it like 5 seconds after the play was over. I'm assuming it's going to be illegal contact or pass interference. Pass interference is going to be a first down for the Cowboys, so they pick it up on the 4th and 1. What a late flag that was, man. Not saying it wasn't a penalty, but that's a late flag. And DJ, man, thank you very much, man. You really think Justin Herbert, you really like Justin Herbert thoughts that Justin Herbert's awesome. Justin Herbert's got top 5 potential. Justin Herbert's awesome. Dak Prescott coming out in the shotgun formation. He's got Pollard to his left, man in motion. From the Chargers 48, he's going to give to Pollard. Pollard up the middle, and he's tackled for a gain of about 2. You count on one hand in NFL history, teams coming back from an 0-4 start to make the playoffs. Mark, we got to win next week. I don't even think we can start 0-3. If we were playing the Bucs, I might say, okay, 0-3 maybe, because that's a game I expect to lose. But the Falcons is a game I expect to win. If you lose that game and you start 0-3, we're dead. I mean, obviously, I'm going to continue on with the season, but we're dead if we lose to the Falcons and start 0-3. Dak Prescott coming out of the gun from the 45. Chargers showing blitz up at the line of scrimmage. Man in motion right to left. He's got Pollard to his left. Dak takes the snap. Looks left, comes back right, hits Pollard in the flat. Pollard makes a man miss, splits the defenders, and he's going to be tackled a yard shy of the sticks. It's going to be a third and about a half a yard. 11:08 to go here in the first quarter. No score. What's up there, MH, man? Yeah, I know it's 17 games authentic, but if we're 0-3, I got to be fair and I got to be honest with my opinion. I think we're dead. I mean, I'll say 2% because miracles can happen. They actually gave him the first down. Dak takes the snap, hands to Pollard on the draw up the middle, and Pollard's going to pick up 5. First, it'll be second and... Oh, it was a 3rd and 1. I thought they called it a first down. It was a 3rd and 1. They do pick up the first down now, so it'll be 1st and 10. Yeah, we did start 0-2 in 2007. Yeah, 0-3 is a no-no. I'm with you, Steve. 10:27 to go here in the first. Been a good drive for the Cowboys, assisted by a pass interference, but nevertheless, a lengthy drive. It's approaching 5 minutes here. CeeDee Lamb in motion from the 34. Dak takes the snap, hands to Zeke. Zeke tries to cut back the other way. Nowhere to go. It'll be a loss of 3. Good defense there by the Chargers. 2nd and 13. You were the man, buddy. Authentic stop by your oh, yeah, I meant to stop by Authentic's pregame. Just was busy today doing some errands. And I appreciate that, Dan. Sucks that the Bears won today. I know, Sam. Always sucks when the Bears win. I wanted to see Bosa get after Dak. He got after Dak on one play. Just didn't get home. 10 minutes to go here in the first. It'll be a 2nd and 12 for the Cowboys as they break the huddle. There's Herbert on the sideline. Looking forward to getting to see him from the 36. Dak out of the gun. They got trips to the right. 4 on the play clock. Man in motion is Cooper. Dak will take the snap. They come with 4. Pump fake. Scans the field. Throws over the middle. That's caught. Down to the 15-yard line for the Cowboys. Not a good start to this football game, guys. 9:36 to go here in the first. Nice throw by Dak. Oh, my God. Dak had a touchdown. Did you guys see? That might have been CeeDee Lamb on the outside. I'm not sure. There's a handoff to Zeke. Zeke makes a man miss, picks up about 5. The corner bit on the pump. I want to say it was CeeDee. Maybe whoever it was on the left sideline. He had an easy touchdown there if you look there. 9:08 to go here in the first. No score. Cowboys will huddle up. Second and 5. 8 rush. 12 plays already on this drive. My God. Cowboys, man, having a great opening drive to this football game. Man in motion is Schultz. Dak out of the gun. He's got Zeke to his right from the 12. Takes the snap. Play action. Throws over the middle and broken up. He was looking for Cooper in the end zone. Good coverage there by the Chargers. It'll be a 3rd and 5. 8:40 to go. Cortez, man, thank you very much. D-line is a weakness. Where is Ellis Smith is hurt. He's on the IR right now. I don't know when he's going to be back. Might have been put on the PUP, but I think it was the IR. But yeah, he's hurt right now. So don't expect to see him out there anytime soon. But yeah, the D-line, the pass rush in general has just been super underwhelming so far. What's up there? Jamison Mannix popping in. 3rd and 5 for the Cowboys. It'll be Dak out of the gun from the 11. Empty backfield. Cowboys are 2 of 3 on 3rd down. Chargers showing blitz. They come with 4. Looks right, throws right, caught. Cooper knocked out of bounds at the 4. That's been Dak's guy early on this season. 8:36 to go here in the first. Davis with the tackle. Got to figure they probably try to go to Zeke here. 1st and goal at the 4. Actually, it might be Pollard in the game. No, it's Zeke. They break the huddle. 8:22 to go. Dak under center. Zeke in the backfield. Man in motion, takes the snap, and it was a double running back set. It was Pollard, and he hands it to him, and he runs in for a score. So I thought I saw Pollard. They had Pollard and Zeke in. They put Pollard in motion. He was in the slot, and Dak handed it to him, and he ran it in for a score. So the Cowboys lead 6-0. Great opening drive for the Dallas Cowboys. God damn it. Extra point pending. We snatched we snatched defeat from the jaws of victory Monday. I've never celebrated so hard and then held my head in my hands in the sand. Yeah, I know, Dan. We got to build around Gano. That's never a good sign when you got to build around a kicker. 15 plays, 78 yards, 651 on the drive. Cowboys will line up for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is good. 7-0. Cowboys lead by a touchdown. Not a good start to this game. Danny says, I'm disappointed, but at least we fought hard. Hey, man, if I would have, you lost to a good football team today. I know, and I didn't get to watch the game because they didn't have it in my local area. You moved the ball. I mean, I think you got in the red zone 3 times in the second half, and you only scored 3 points. So you gotta, obviously cash in when you get there. But yeah, I mean, they moved the ball. I know Hurts had that one big play to Watkins. I think it was like 85 yards. Giants Girl Florida, what's going on? Bill, I'm biting my nails. Scott says this is gonna be a high-scoring game, so you had to figure Dallas is gonna put up some touchdowns. I figure the Chargers are gonna put up some touchdowns as well. It's gonna be a high-scoring game. I don't see Dallas. We'll see, but I don't think the Dallas defense is gonna hold the Chargers either. I think it's gonna go back and forth. Dak can do a crossword puzzle in the pocket versus the Giants pass rush. You're damn right he could. The Cowboys offensive line the first 2 games look good. What's up, Fabian? Philly special looked like dog. Yeah. If we were 0-3, we were pretty much guaranteed to be dead. I agree. I'm not going to, I always try to present you guys with hope. And obviously, as a fan, I always want to have hope, so I won't completely give up. But 0-3 is a near death wish. Like I said, if we played really good teams at 0-3, I'd say, if we started with like the Chiefs and the Bucks, but if we start 0-3 and you still have the Bucks on your schedule, you still have the Chiefs on your schedule, you still have the Rams on your schedule, you're asking for a lot, man, at that point. They got to beat the Falcons, man. They got to beat the Falcons. That's their weakest game of the year, in my opinion. I'm going to the Falcons game with my dad. I'm probably not saying, unfortunately. I'm probably not. And Dave, man, thank you very much. Tua got hurt today. Dolphins crumbled to the Bills pass rush today. Yeah, I saw that he got hurt. I don't know how serious it is, but I saw that he came out of the game. If it is serious, it'd be interesting to see if they pick up a guy like Cam Newton or someone like that. But, yeah, I saw that he did go down today. Bills look good. And we got time, man. Thank you very much. Says, just wanted to say, love the job you do, and Bad Dog are literally the blueprint on how I want to build my YouTube. Shout out to y'all for all the hope. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you to everybody who always pops in. Stand up. What's going on, Kalen? Gigi says, to be fair, the Giants did beat the Seahawks last year in Seattle. They did. Anything could happen in the NFL, but you don't want to start 0-3. I mean, you're asking, you need a miracle at that point. Do I ever go to the game? Yes, I'm going to be at the Giants-Eagles game. I'm going to be at the Giants-Eagles game this year. I usually go to at least one game. Try to go to 2, but I usually go to at least 1. How many yards and carries for Zeke? I don't know. I could look at when I get an opportunity, but he had a couple of good runs. He didn't do a ton on that drive. DJ, man, thank you very much. Team has talent to beat most top teams, though, Chris. They do. They also could lose to anybody. Listen, I'm not taking any team for granted. I'm also not saying the season's over, but we cannot start 0-3. I got to be fair. I can't lie to you guys. I got to be honest. We cannot start 0-3. Got to beat Atlanta. Got to beat Atlanta. And here we go. Chargers coming out, 8:09 to go here in the first quarter. Herbert, 66.5% completion percentage, 4,673 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. If they lose to Atlanta, what I'll tell you is we got to win 2 out of 3 against the Saints, the Cowboys, and the Rams, which that's asking for a lot. Otherwise, we start 1-5. Craig, thank you very much. Hey, Chris, how you doing today, dog? Doing good, man. Glad to see you, buddy. Herbert coming out under center from the 25. He'll take the snap. Up the middle. Nice move there by Eckler. Look at this squirt go. Eckler picks up 20. One of my favorite running backs to watch play in the NFL. Austin Eckler is the definition of a little squirt. You can't see him. Cowboys got good interior pressure, too. Eckler was able to shift to the left and create a big play. Vander Esch unable to bring him down. Let's go, baby. Nice run. And here comes Herbert out of the gun, trips to the right. Empty backfield, takes the snap. 3-step drop. Herbert trying to buy time. Cowboys get there. Herbert breaks the tackle. Oh, what a play by Herbert. Down to the 33-yard line. Keenan Allen holds it in. Chargers ain't messing around against this Cowboys defense. 7:27 to go here in the first quarter. Great job there by Herbert to buy time as he finds Keenan Allen, who busted the coverage. Nice throw, man. Good job by Keenan Allen to tiptoe along the sideline. 1st and 10. Man in motion, Herbert under center. Offset eye. Herbert will take the snap. Dropping, popping, throwing, bullet, and oh, what a pick! Oh my God, did he come up with that? Trayvon Diggs, if he intercepted that, just made an incredible play. And he had a pick against the Giants also. Oh, he got it, man. A diving interception. Herbert's got to do a little bit better of a job there leading Allen. Diggs timed her out, and he picked it off. Wow, what a play, man. What a play, man. Who do you think wins this game? I still am going with the Chargers. That was a great play by Trayvon Diggs. All right, Chris, be good, man. Cowboys defense definitely winning now. It's one drive each team. It's far from over. We started 2-0 and lost the next 3 in 2016. I think the opposite happens in 2021, 3-2. I sure hope you're right, man. You're asking to beat 3 really good teams in a row to be able to accomplish that. Dire Giants, well, no, one team is very beatable, and then you're asking to beat 2 very good teams to accomplish that, both on the road. Dire Giants fan says, well, yeah, not a good start there with that throw. Chris, who do you think is more athletic between DJ and Herbert? DJ's more athletic in terms of being able to run. DJ's quicker. Hiya, bud. Hope all is good. Steven, man, still recovering from that loss, but figured I'd go live today being that the Giants aren't playing. Thought some of you guys may like to hang out, watch the Cowboys game. Wasn't going to go live if the Eagles won. The Eagles lost, so I said, all right, we'll go live and hope the Cowboys lose. But if this game's going south, we may end it, in the second or third quarter. I don't want to be here for a blowout in which the Cowboys win. So hopefully the Chargers make this a game and find a way to win it. The final score prediction, Chris. I'm still going to go with the Chargers. I'll go with the Chargers 34-31. But not a good start here for the Chargers. It's close between DJ and Herb. They're both extremely athletic. Yeah, Herbert's athletic. Herbert's definitely athletic. But not a good throw there by Herbert. An even better play by the DB, Diggs, to kind of hide in coverage and be able to jump it. But Herbert should have saw him and probably let him a little bit more on that throw. Jets booed Zach Wilson. I mean, he did throw 4 picks. He's a rookie. You gotta realize that comes with the territory if you're a Jet fan, and he's going up against Bill Belichick, who historically kills rookie quarterbacks. But yeah. And DJ, man, thank you very much. What's up there, Katrick? Says if coaching gets back to 2020 defense, we good. Sure. If. But yes, if they do, Giants will have, if the defense can get back to where they were last year, yes, Giants will be pretty good. I do think the offense is going to be better. I've thought that from the start of the season. There's no reason not to think that. Now the question is, will the defense regress? And so far, it has. We needed to get back to where it was last year. Jason, thank you very much. Did you see the Jets game? Those picks? Yeah, I only saw 2 of them in lifetime. I know he had 4, but the 2 that I saw were bad. 7 minutes to go here in the first. Dak takes the snap out of the gun, play action, 5-step drop, has time, throws, caught, wide open. CeeDee Lamb First down, Cowboys, 6:53 to go here in the first. Pickup of about 16, maybe 17. Yeah, Burrow was horrible today. Burrow threw 3 picks on 3 straight throws. 3 straight throws, he threw a pick. And Cortez, man, thank you very much. If the defense does become a liability, what do we do? Well, we got to improve the defense next year. You're not going to be able to do anything this year. And here's Dak. Dak's going to hand to Zeke. Zeke, big hole up the middle, picks up 8. And this is what happens when you're throwing the ball effectively. It's going to open up running lane. 6:30 to go here in the first. But yeah, I mean, if the defense isn't good this year, we're not going to be very good. You know, next year you'll have to improve the defense, but I don't know what we could really do. You're going to have to put up a lot of points on offense. I mean, to offset it, I suppose. But we're not going to be able to add any, huge defensive players. 2nd and 2. Dak under center, Cooper in motion. Dak will take the snap, play action, drops back, has time again, and he sails that throw. That's a pick. That's the Dak we know and love. Chargers come up with it. They're going to run it down the right sideline to the 50, to the 45. He's out of bounds there. There we go. Samuel with the interception. I had Giant fans on suicide watch a second ago. 5:56 to go here in the first. Dak Prescott opened up the sailboat there. He sailed that throw. There we go. What's up there, Matthew, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. Hell yeah. What's going on there, Henry's Vlogs, man? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Yeah, baby. Sante Samuel, yep. What's up there, Elvis? $5:56 to go here in the first. Dallas leads 7-0. First career interception for Asante Samuel Jr. Herbert coming out under center from the Dallas 45. 3-step drop. He's going to throw it out in the flat to Eckler. Eckler's got a lead blocker. And that, oh my God. Look at Rashawn Slater, man. You guys know I wanted him in the draft. Look at the big fella as Eckler goes down for 11 yards. Look at Slater, man. That guy's 10 yards down the field blocking 2 Cowboys. Herbert coming out under center from the 34. Takes the snap, play action, rolls out. Throws on the run, that's caught to the 30. Out of bounds at the 27. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Chargers starting to move and groove. 5:28 to go here in the first. Yeah, Slater's a monster, Red Wings. DJ looked great. I agree. DJ looked really good last game. Chris, what do you think has gone wrong with Patrick Graham? I think he's come out with 2 really bad game plans. I thought in the first game he was too aggressive, and I thought in the second game he was too passive. He's got to find a happy medium, and I just think he is not schemed properly. It was too much soft zone in the second game. And here we go, handoff up the middle, and the Cowboys do a good job reading it out. Nowhere to go there. It'll be a 2-yard loss, bringing up a 3rd and 5. Hooker with the pressure. Yuri, man, thank you very much, man. Don't worry with the Bears pick. We'll get Evan Neal, put him at right tackle. I don't know if we're going to they'll be picking that high with the Bears pick. Bears won today. Evan Neal's going to be a top 5 pick probably, but we don't know until the draft gets here. Everybody said Penei Sewell was going to be like a top 2 or 3 pick. He went 7th. Herbert coming out in the shotgun from the 28, 4:33 to go here in the first. Man in motion is Eckler. Herbert will change the play. He's got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 5 on the play clock. Cowboys showing a blitz. They come with it. Drops back, a screen pass to Eckler. Eckler looking for room, nowhere to go as the Cowboys bottle him up. No gain. It'll be 4th and 4, and we'll see if they settle for a field goal. This is going to be a game with a lot of points, and you're deep in Cowboy territory at the 28. It'll be interesting to see if the Chargers allow Herbert to try to pick up this first down. But a great job by the Cowboys defense reading out that screen. I'll tell you what, man, this Cowboys defense has looked fast so far, and you got to be pretty impressed from a team, for a team that everybody thought the defense would suck. As they hold them to 3, Chargers are going to have to settle for a field goal. Vizcaino will be attempting the 46-yard attempt. From the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is good. 7-3. Up, Rogue, man. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Bears defense looked really good. Fields wasn't impressive at all. Well, he was only in there for a couple of drives. I know Fields fumbled it. He caused it. He had a full start on the quarterback. I saw that. You knew Fields was going to struggle. He's a rookie. He's not going to come out there and light the world on fire. And he wasn't even thought to be the starter going in, so he was kind of just thrown in there. due to the fact that Dalton wasn't playing well and he was a little bit banged up. But we'll see how he plays as the season progresses. Oh, Bill, man, thank you very much, man. On my list of priorities, figuring out if DJ is our guy is the only critical need. Everything else can be addressed next year. Still hopeful for an above 500 season. Yeah, Bill, that's always been the biggest question going into this year. Of course, we want to have other answers. We want to see Saquon Barkley have a phenomenal year. We want to see the defense continue to progress. We want to see the offensive line have a good year. And quite honestly, for Jones to have a good year, some of those things are going to have to come to fruition. The offensive line is cannot be bad this year, and Jones takes a big step up this year. But that's always been the biggest thing this year. We got to find out about whether or not Daniel Jones is at least capable of being a franchise quarterback. He needs to take a big step forward. And it's only 2 games in. We got 15 games to go. But so far, when you factor in the defenses we've gone up against, I've been pretty impressed. I mean, he should have 3 touchdown passes and 3 rushing with only 1 turnover, a fumble. He's only thrown 1 pick in his last 8 starts. Let's see what he can do this year. That's all I ask of fans. Don't quit on the guy. If he's not the guy, we'll find out this year. But so far, I think he's done a pretty good job. Now he's facing some defenses where I feel like he'll have an opportunity to start to really put up some numbers to hopefully get some fans off his back. Big Pat Sports Talk, man. Thank you very much. Rub streaming game. If so, what website you use, bro? No, I'm watching it on cable, Pat. I'm sure people use streaming services, but I'm watching it on cable TV. It's on CBS by where I live. And let's see. Is Greg in the chat? Is that my brother? Somebody said at Greg, it's I missed him. If he is in the chat. Chris, tell me why Barkley can't be a tight end. Why he can't? He's not built to be a tight end. Tight ends generally like 6'4", 6'5". Calls the Dallas game wearing a Giants hat and jersey. Yeah, Greg, you know I'm wearing a Giants hat and jersey. Can't stand the Dallas Cowboys, but we need Dallas to lose. They're in the Giants division, Greg. You know I'm wearing a Cowboys hat. That's actually my brother. Nona, man, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Jones is capable of being a... Chris, I thought about this past game. I'm really pissed about 2 things. Why is Golladay not getting the ball more? And 2, we spent a first-round pick on Kadarius Toney, and he's not playing him. Well, I think a lot of people are pissed off about Toney not getting more playing time, but I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that he didn't play in preseason. He didn't play in training camp. He's probably not too familiar with the playbook. They probably feel like he doesn't have great chemistry with Jones. I expected a little bit more, and this week, hopefully we see him out there, more than we have. I think we have to. Golladay, he said he was going to come out rusty, and he has. You can't really fault the Giants, though. They did give him 8 targets. He only came up with 3 catches. So here we go. Cowboys have it at their own 25-7-3. Dak coming out under center. He's going to take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give it Pollard with a huge hole off right tackle. Skips up for about 17 yards as he's pushed out of bounds. Cowboys have really looked good on offense so far outside of that one missed throw by Dak. Sergio, man, thank you very much. We are winning 3 in a row, no doubt. Let's go, G-Man. Love the optimism, man. 1 game at a time. Let's win 1 in a row, and then I'll worry about 2 in a row. But let's get 1 in a row. Let's get our longest winning streak of the year next Sunday. But Tony Pollard with a big run there. He's got 4 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown. And here's Dak under center from the 41. He's going to give to Pollard. Nice cut back there. Picks up 6. Pollard's look good, man. He's got 34 yards. 3 minutes to go here in the first. 2nd and 4 coming up. Pollard is definitely more explosive than Zeke. That's for damn sure. Showing highlights of the Bucs-Falcons game. That's what we play next. And early second quarter, Bucs already lead 14-0. So Bucs quick rebound as they had a narrow scare against the Cowboys their first game. They're beating up on the Falcons. Man in motion. Dak out of the gun from his own 47. Takes the snap, drops back, looks right. It's Pollard again. Pollard to the 40. 2:30 to go here in the first. Cowboys will have it at the 40. And it makes you question whether or not the Chargers should have went for it on 4th down on that last drive. Knowing how explosive this Cowboys offense has been the first couple of drives, you may have at least thought about giving Herbert the opportunity to try to pick up that 4th and 3. But the Cowboys making quick work of this defense once again on this drive. 2:18 to go here in the first. Dak out of the gun from the 41. He's going to turn. He's going to give up the middle. Big hole. That was CeeDee Lamb who was lined up as the tailback on that play all the way up to the 28. 2:05 to go. So they get the wide receiver Lamb involved in a run play. 7-3. Sergio says, imagine Brian Dabble with Danny Dimes. He's a great offensive coordinator for Buffalo. You saw what he did for Josh Allen his first year there. Josh Allen took off. Definitely wouldn't hurt him, that's for sure. Dabble's one of the better OCs in football. Minute 45 to go here in the first, 7-3 from the 28. Dak takes the snap, looks left, throws left, got a man. It's a Lamb again. Lamb up to the 18. That'll be a Dallas first down. Yeah, the Cowboys' offensive lines look good the first 2 weeks. The offense looks good. You knew that was going to be, but they definitely look. They look like they're on point these first 2 weeks for sure. And the way our defense is played, man, you got to be nervous as a Giants fan going up against them in a few weeks. Here is Dak coming out in the gun from the 18-yard line. They've had 7 10-plus yard plays already. Dak takes the snap, 5-step drop, checks it down over the middle. It's Lamb again. Lamb makes a man miss down to the 5. It'll be first and goal, 55 seconds to go. I have not received an injury update on Gates, but I think if it's not going to be the whole year, it's going to be the majority of the year. It looked bad. I mean, they showed him he had crutches right now, so I don't think he ain't going to be back anytime soon. I don't think. Maybe I'll be surprised. Here we go. Dak under center. Cooper in motion. Dak will change the play at the line of scrimmage. 28 seconds to go here in the first. From the 5. He's got Zeke in the backfield. Chargers with a 5-man front showing blitz. He'll take the snap. He's going to give to Zeke. Zeke got a big hole touchdown. So you got a touchdown from Pollard on a run. Now you get a touchdown from Zeke on a run. The Cowboys playing bully ball here in the first quarter as they've gone to LA and they mean business here. 13-3 extra point pending. Yeah, I think it'll be the whole year for Gates. Doesn't look good. Cowboys started with the ball, right? I think the Cowboys started with the ball. So Chargers do get the ball first in the second half. Hopefully this offense can get something going here. This is a big drive for the Chargers. And Tuto, man, thank you very much, man. Competent coaches are to identify all issues during practices and fix them in order to win games. Joe Judge hasn't been able to fix anything at all. I agree. Joe Judge right now, extra point is good, 14-3. Tuto, man, you're preaching to the choir, buddy. Tuto all the way from Palermo, Italy. Joe Judge definitely needs to take a lot of the responsibility for these first 2 losses. He's the head coach. It's time us as fit. I made a video saying that we need to stop babying Daniel Jones. It's also time to stop babying Joe Judge. Joe Judge needs to take some responsibility for some of the failures of this football team. And coming out the way they have the first 2 weeks, he's been out-coached, man. You can't hide it. He's got to do a better job. Roldy, man, thank you very much. My wife even mentioned when you look at other teams, they make it look easy compared to the Giants. She said the Giants' offense looks like a high school team. Roldy, the funny thing is, and usually she's absolutely right. So far this year, it's been the defense that's looked like the high school team. As a matter of fact, the defense looked like a junior varsity team, not even high school. So far this year, the defense has been pitiful. Giants' offense last game actually looked like a competent NFL offense, and hopefully we get to continue to see that. But yeah, she's right. Generally, yes, the Giants' offense looks like complete and utter trash. Over the last 4 or 5 years. I'm losing audio. Might just be me refreshing. If anybody else is losing audio, let me know. I'm sorry if that's the case. I don't know why that would be. Okay, so the kick is away here for the Cowboys. And the Chargers will let this go over their head. They'll start at the 25. 17 seconds to go here in the first. Audio's good. Okay, cool. What's up there, Scotty H? And here comes Justin Herbert coming out for his 3rd drive. So far, Chargers haven't been able to get a ton going. They looked pretty good on the first drive, but then they kind of stalled out. Second drive, they had to settle for a field goal. They only picked up about 15 or 20 yards after the interception. So we'll see if Herbert could get 6 points on the board on this drive. You're going to need to put up touchdowns to beat Dallas. Herbert coming out in the gun. He's going to motion Eckler to his right. Cowboys with a 4-man front. He's going to give to Eckler. Eckler turns the corner. Eckler with a head of steam. I'll say one thing, man. One thing they've been able to do very effectively, guys, they've been able to run the ball pretty much at will on this Cowboys defense so far, as Eckler picks up 16 off the left tackle. They'll have it at what are they going to have it at? About the 40 or so when we get back. End of the first quarter. Let me change the scoreboard. Still way too early. I know it says 14-3, but there's going to be a lot of points in this game. Chargers are still very much in this game. What's going on there, PJ? J-Dog says Giants should be a 15-2 team, but the coaching staff, oh, God. Far from a 15-2 team. Far from a 15-2 team. DJ, man, thank you very much. We need our offense. We need our offense motion and effective, and our defense, we need to go back to NYPD football. I love Joe Judge. Got to be better. Got to be better. By no means am I quitting on Joe Judge, but he needs to take some of the blame. Secondary's got to be better. I think a lot of it has to do with the play calling, though, and that's why I keep saying Patrick Graham. I don't think they've game planned properly these first 2 weeks, but I am still going to put some of the responsibility on the players as well. They have to execute. But to me, the defense has been the biggest letdown so far. Hasn't been the offense. I thought the offense would come out sluggish, and they've at least met my expectations so far through the first 2 weeks based off of that, based off the defenses we were going up against. It's been the defense that's been a major letdown through 2 weeks. Sick of looking at teams in our division look better than us. You and me both, Sidex. This defense is elite, but it's being coached wrong. Yeah, I think the coaching has a lot to do with it. I agree, Taco, but we got to win it first, man. And it's not going to change the confidence in the fan base if we win that game. The fan base will build confidence if we win one of the next 3. If you beat a quality opponent, you beat Dallas, you beat the Saints, or you beat the Rams, that'll build some confidence in the fan base. I think the fan base is saying if you don't beat the Falcons, we're in big trouble. Packers defense is worse than you guys. I don't even how the Packers doing right now. Tudo, man, thank you very much. For every Giants losing team this season, more Eagles fans will have broken noses and missing front teeth. They all should pray and cheer for every New York Giant game. Tudo, of course, goes to the link every year in Philadelphia, all the way from Italy. And for every Giant loss that the Giants have, that's a nose that he breaks of a Philadelphia Eagle fan. So hopefully you only break 2 noses this year, Tudo. So said this might be Judge's last chance in the NFL. I don't agree with that, Fabian. I think Judge is going to get at least another year here, and he's still a smart young mind. Somebody will probably give him an opportunity if it doesn't work out here. And DJ, man, thank you very much. We have all this talent, yet we might be the most disappointing team this year. We paid $100 million for what, 4 to 5 wins? We still got 15 games left. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I had to start in 1-1. We're 0-2. We got to make up a game. That's the way I look at it. I had to start in 2-4. So if they win 2 out of the next 4, that's kind of where I had them. And when I look at their schedule, if they could start 2-4, 3-5, I do think they could get to 9 wins. Here we go. And we're going to have a full start here on the Chargers. So not a good start here. That'll back them up to the 36. It'll be a 1st and 15. And Mike, man, thank you very much. Falcons game will be a paradigm shift for us. It better be. Better win that game, man. And hopefully that springs some hope into this fan base and this franchise. Should have won the Washington game. Chris, any chance that Graham and Garrett get fired during the year? Garrett, yes. Graham, no. Play action. Herbert, under pressure. He's going to check it down. Good job there by Herbert to feel the pressure. They pick up 4 yards. He was looking deep, and there was somebody coming on the blind side. He sensed it, kind of moved up a little bit and checked it down the Palmer for 4 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 11. And Rolly, man, thank you very much. Chris, our offense still ain't blank. I agree. So they got to, Rolly, for me to be convinced about our offense, if it's turning the corner, they got to do it for 2 or 3 more weeks. They got to put up at least 24 points plus for 2 or 3 more weeks for me to start to truly believe that this offense is turning the corner. I agree. It's only 1 game. I'm with you, man. Here's Herbert out of the gun, 2nd and 10. He's going to keep it. Rolling out to the right. He'll check it down. That's Allen. Keenan Allen with a little hop, skip, and jump down to the 46 of Dallas. That's a 1st down. 14-12 to go here in the 2nd. Let's go. Let's get something cooking here, Chargers. And there's a flag, a stupid penalty on Keenan Allen. It's going to be after the play, but it's going to back him up 15 yards. Come on, man. And Tudo Man says, so easy 2 spots. Every Eagles fan from miles away. All have big mouths, oversized behinds. Secondhand clothes, pass through rents, and they never shut up. 14-10 to go here in the 2nd. I think it's a taunting. Taunting penalty. It's on Keenan Allen. It's a stupid penalty, man. That's a veteran. You got to be smarter than that. You know they're going to be looking for those calls. So that'll back them up to their own 45. I believe it's still 1st and 10, right? Because it happened after the play. Just backs them up. Yeah. 1st and 10 from their own 45. They're on their feet here in LA. Herbert coming out under center. Eckler in the backfield. Man in motion. Cowboys with a 5-man front. He'll take the snap. Play action. Good blitz pick up there. Herbert has time. Throws a bullet. It's tipped up in the air and intercepted. There is a flag. This could be pass interference. Oh, my God. Thank God if it is. Oh, my God. That was not the smartest of throws there by Herbert. It threw it into a very tight window. The Cowboys tipped it up in the air, but I think the Chargers are going to get lucky here. I got to see a replay. Maybe the interference came before I saw it. Was looking for Jared Cook. I think it's on the Cowboys, but I'll get confirmation. Pass interference on Dallas. It'll be a Chargers first down. So it bails the Chargers out there. Lucky, fortunate. Yeah, he held his jersey a little bit. A little bit. 13:50 to go. One thing you could say about this Cowboys defense so far, they've been opportunistic with turnovers. They created 4 in the first game. That would have been their second in this game had it stood, and it could have. It definitely could have. From the 47, Herbert's got it. It's going to give to Eckler. Eckler shifts to the left, gets a yard. It'll be a 2nd and 9 from the Cowboys 46. Cowboys do a good job bottling up the run. 13:38 to go. Yeah, I'm with the NFUs. I thought that shouldn't have been a pass interference, if I'm being honest. I'm happy it was. 2nd and 9, Chargers huddled up. Herbert out of the gun. Cowboys showing blitz. Herbert will change the play at the line of scrimmage. He's got Eckler to his left, 13:09 to go here in the second. Herbie takes the snap, drops back, free rusher, checks down to Eckler. The Cowboys are there. 3rd and 12. This Cowboys defense looks pretty good, man. They're not going up against a choke of an offense. True Apples, man, thank you very much. Didn't know Brandon Graham tore. I know, man. You never root for injuries, man. That's horrible news. Yeah, I found out today. It's unfortunate. Eagles have been struck with the injury bug the last couple of years. That could have been a roughing the passer on Armstrong. They didn't call it. 3rd and 11 here from the 48 of Dallas. He's offsides. Snap the ball. The pass rusher's offsides. He backed up now. If Herbert would have snapped the ball, that would have been an offside. Herbert under pressure. He's going to have to check it down. Cook pushes forward for the first down. Picks up 13 yards. Good job there by Herbert to lead him. Cook turns the sideline. 12:20 to go here in the second. Yeah, amazing guy. He was lined up in the neutral zone, but he got back before Herbert took the snap. And again, could have been another roughing the passer penalty. Cowboys got to Herbert late again. Herbert coming out under center, I formation from the 36. Cowboys with a 4-man front. He's going to turn. He's going to give it. Big hole up the middle. Picks up 7. Maybe 8. Good run there. Bring up 2nd and short. 11:51 to go here in the second. Chargers moving and grooving. There's a flag on the play. Who's the flag on? Holding on the Chargers. Back them up. It'll be 1st and 20. Cheers to you, Jalen. What's up, my man? Holding. It was on Storm Norton, the right tackle. Chargers will break the huddle first. 1st and 10. It says 1st and 10 at least. Herbert takes the snap, drops back, looks right, throws right. That's caught. Stiff arm going forward. Picks up about 10, maybe 11 yards as Guyton's pushed out of bounds. Should have been 1st and 20. I think they just made a mistake on the graphic. So it'll be about 2nd and maybe 9 as he picked up about 11. 2nd and 11, he picked up 9. 11:29 to go here in the second. Got to get a touchdown on this drive. Can't settle for field goals. I have it here at the 37. Eckler to Herbert's right. 11:14 to go here in the second. Cowboys lead by 11. Man in motion. 2 to the right. Takes the snap. He's going to give to Eckler. Eckler up the middle. Picks up 3. It'll be a 3rd and 8 to the 34. It'll be a 51-yard field goal from there. See if they can pick up this first. Where the trash talking Eagle fans after the sauce, we got to start winning games, man. I'm not gonna go on them too hard. We got to start winning games, but they're nowhere to be found after that loss. 3rd and 8. 10:42 to go here in the second. Herbert's last 10 passing attempts, he's 9 for 10 for 78 yards and a pick. Herbert takes the snap. There's a flag on the play, and I'm not sure who it's on. They're going to blow it dead, so I'm assuming it's on the Chargers. 10:32 to go here in the second. Costly penalty there. That'll back him up out of field goal range, as he was looking for Mike Williams over the middle. Full start. Arian says I don't hear Roldy bragging about Herbert right now. Herbert does not look good in this game. Herbert's still really good, but has not looked good in this game. We need him to. We're all rooting for Herbert right now. Herbert coming out in the gun from the 39. Trips to the right. Herbert to his left. They come with 4. Another flag. Herbert rolling, strolling, buying time. Throws up a floater. That's caught. Down to the 20. Down to the 13. We'll see who the penalty's on, but I think it's going to be on the Cowboys. As the Chargers get it all the way down to the Cowboys' 13-yard line. We'll see if it stands. 10:16 to go here in the second. Nice touch on that pass by Herbert. And it was an offside, so it was a free play there for the Chargers. Herbert makes the Cowboys pay as they enter the red zone. Let's go. Let's put some points on the board. It was on Micah Parsons. I didn't see. I mean, maybe he was lined up in the neutral zone because I didn't see it jump off the snap. 10:06 to go. 1st and 10 from the 12. Herbert under center, man in motion left to right. Cowboys with a 4-man front. Takes the snap. He's going to throw out in the flat wide receiver screen. The Williams breaks a tackle. He's going to get in for 6. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Mike Williams, I think he's a former first-round pick of the Chargers, goes in for 6, makes it 14-9. 12-yard touchdown reception. There you go, baby. There you go. And Tuto, man, thank you very much. What's the best part about drafting a female Eagles fan? They all lay down without asking, and they always give up on the fourth quarter with the 2-point conversion. All right, there, Tuto. 14-10. Tuto loves going after the Eagles fans. And Nona brought the cannolis. Hey, Chris, what's your favorite brew? Mine is Stella Artois. They're going for 2. A little early in the game to be doing this, and it's going to the referee stopped the clock. There might have been an issue with the clock, but the Chargers came out and kind of caught the Cowboys off guard, and the Cowboys used a timeout. So even if they now elect to kick this extra point at a bare minimum, they wasted a Cowboys timeout. We'll see if the Chargers stick with this decision. 9:49 to go here in the second. Oh, they're reviewing. Oh, he's in. That's a touchdown. And it looks like they're going to leave Herbert out on the field. Chargers will go for 2. Like I said, a little early in the game to be doing this. 9:49 to go. They're trying to cut it to a field goal game. Eckler in the backfield. He's going to give to Eckler. Eckler up the middle. It's good. 14-11. We got a 3-point game. Expect to see a lot of points put up on the board today, folks. Chargers right in this game. They're going to start with the ball in the second half, and they just put 8 on the board. 14-11. And Bill, man, thank you very much. Not worried about our D. We have talent and a good defensive coordinator. They will get it together. O-line is still the only big concern, and they look better than expected. Don't buy the negative hype. Yeah, the offensive line definitely looks better than I thought. I still question the run blocking. And if whether or not they can hold up. Now Nick Gates goes down with an injury, but if they can continue to play at the rate that they have, yeah, I have full confidence that the offense will be at least good enough to win football games this year. It's going to come down to that defense, and I hope you're right, and hopefully it's just them coming out rusty on defense the first 2 weeks and they get it together. But Bill, man, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Alejandro, man, thank you very much. Chris, do you tailgate before Giants game? Yeah, we're going to be tailgating this year for sure. For the Giant Eagle game, there's going to be a tailgate for sure. I'll be at the Giant Eagle game. We're going to be doing a tailgate, yes. Remember how bad we looked against the 49ers last year? Then we turned it around, sort of. Yeah, we'll see, man. Let's hope we beat the Falcons, man. I say you come to Miami for the Giants game, Chris. Come down, buddy. When I don't even know when they play. Oh, they play them later in the season. Maybe, who knows? Let's see what the year looks like. Chris, do you think if we continue to lose, Gettleman might make a stupid trade at the deadline to save his job? I mean, I'll never rule anything out. He's made crazy trades before, but I would hope not. I don't think he will, but you never know. You never know. I'm not sure if I'm going to the Falcons game, Ryan. Probably not at this point. Probably not. We're going to turn up down here. If you do, come down to the 305. All right, Elvis. Yeah, Matt, we're within 3 points right now. Chris, if the division was on the line somehow, would you attend the Washington football? Yes. If that's a game that gets us into absolutely, I'll go to that game. 100%. 100%. If that's a winning game, I'll be at that game this year. 100%. And NFL Extras, man, thank you very much. Got to win 2/3 of the games after the Falcons. Knock on wood. 2/3. What would that mean? That would mean about we don't got to win 2/3. I mean, if it's going to take 9 wins to make the playoffs after the Falcons game, you got to win 8. So you'd have to go 8-6 to make if 9 wins would get you in. DJ, man, thank you very much. Defense got to be back to 2020. We good. DJ Bowles out. Again, I agree. If the defense matches 2020, this team, I think, will make the playoff or at least have a decent season. Cowboys going to get the ball here, 14-11. Roldy going to get to that after this play. That ball is going to be kicked about a yard deep. Cowboys going to take it out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, and he goes down at about the 23. 9:43 to go here in the second. Cowboys lead by 3. Roldy, man, thank you very much. Whatever fan said that, I'm not saying something about Herbert because he thinks he's playing bad. Well, deep down inside, you wish Herbert was your quarterback. It's killing inside. Of course. Justin Herbert's got potential to be a top 5 quarterback. When you think about it, you'd rather have him than Rodgers because Rodgers is old. You'd probably rather have him than Russell Wilson because Russell Wilson's on the wrong side of 30. Mahomes for sure. And after that, Herbert's close. Prescott looks right, throws right. That's caught. And that's pick up a 4-5. Rather have Josh Allen. So that's 2. You could argue Lamar Jackson, but I could just as easily say Lamar Jackson may break down by the age of 29, 30 as his legs start to give out. So Herbert's up there, man. 2nd and 5. The TV says 2nd and 5. There's no way it's 2nd and 5. It's 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line. It says 2nd and 7. 9:12 to go. Prescott coming out under center. I think they still got Pollard in. He's going to turn. He's going to give to Pollard. Pollard tries to turn the corner, breaks a tackle from Bosa. Nice run by Pollard. He picks up 6. Broke about 3 tackles to pick that run up. 8:59 to go here in the second. And Mike, man, thank you very much. I'd like to see DJ under center more. Yeah, I'd like to see some more play action rollouts where they put him under center. I'll say that, where they get him out in space. I'd like to see the New York Giants try to utilize that a bit. I do like him out of the shotgun as well, though. I think it opens up like the read option plays and things like that. But I would like to see him use it more in like play action rollouts from under center. Cooper in motion right to left. Dak coming out of the shotgun from the 34. He's going to give it on the draw play up the middle for Pollard. Pollard picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. NFL Experts, man, thank you very much. I meant like at DA or at New Orleans versus the Rams. in relation to Giants. Oh, yeah. I think they got to win 2 out of the next 4 games to have to not be dead. They got to win and Tyler Lockett just caught a bomb. I've never seen a quarterback throw more long touchdowns than Russell Wilson. Dak under center, 2nd and 7 from his own 38. Takes the snap. He's got Pollard in the backfield. Play action. Bosa got hit with a block in the back. I don't know if they called it. Makes a man miss there. It's Wilson. Makes 2 men miss. Still on his feet to the 50. Down to the 46-yard line. First down there in Chargers territory. Man, that guy Wilson is dangerous, man. And DJ, man, thank you very much. Daniel Jones is not in that list if he ball out. What, on the list with Josh Allen? No, I'm not putting him on that list. Not yet. He's got to earn that list. He's nowhere near that list. And Tuto, he says, why do Philadelphia Eagles fans keep their season tickets on their dashboards so they can park in the so they can that's one of your better ones, Tuto. Hands to Zeke. Zeke dancing, prancing, dives forward for about 5. It'll be a 2nd and 5 as they get in Chargers territory. 7:09 to go here in the second. A little bit more than halfway through the second. But yeah, you got to be pretty handicapped to be a Eagles season ticket holder. Yeah, we all hate Dallas, Brandon. Game's far from over, though. Prescott out of the gun. He's going to motion the running back wide left from his 41, from the Charger 41. Drops back under pressure, and that's going to be a hold on the Cowboys. Prescott launches. It won't matter. This is going to be a hold. Otherwise, Dak would have been sacked. So this will bring up a 1st and 20. Clear as day. 6:37 to go here in the second. JD, man, thank you very much. Rolly had to pay $10 to get back at a fan. DJ all day, every day. Best $5 I ever spent. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, JD. Listen, man, I'm going to support DJ until the Giants tell me not to. We'll see. I'm hoping he progresses this year. I definitely think he can, and I think he's off to a good start so far. Let's see if he can keep it up. They hit Tyler Biadasz with the holding penalty there, the second-year center. I remember a lot of Giants fans during last year's draft wanted Biadasz, and the Cowboys traded up, I think, in the 4th or the 5th round to grab him. So 2nd and 15 for Dallas. 6:37 to go. Wilson in motion. Dak out of the gun, takes the snap. They're going to throw to Wilson out of the backfield. Wilson turns the corner, and he picks up about 4. That'll bring up about a 3rd and 11. Dallas not quite in field goal range here. 6:31 to go here in the second. So a big play here for Dak. Let's see if the Chargers can get off the field. 3rd and 10. Come on. Make a play. They'll have it at the Chargers 46. 3rd and 10 for Dak. Chargers showing blitz. Dak will change the play. Calls an audible. Too high safety look. Dak changes the play again. Sees something in the defense. Down to 1 on the play clock. He didn't get it off. They don't call it. He's going to keep it on a quarterback run. What the hell is Dak doing? They call a flag. It's going to be a delay of game. That was Dak Prescott's call on a 3rd and 10? Interesting. He changed it to a read option. He did that himself on a 3rd and 10, but they call him for a delay of game. Doesn't matter. It'll be a 3rd and 15. 5:57 to go here in the second. The Chargers defense must have confused them. Delay of Dak. And here they are, 3rd and 15 from their own 49. Dak out of the gun. He's got Zeke to his right. Trips to the left. He's got Cooper out. Lone to the right. Again, Chargers showing blitz. Takes the snap, low snap, drops back. They get pressure, hit as he throws. It's caught, but he's going to be short of the sticks. They may go for this. They're going to have it at about the 42, maybe the 41. It'd be a 4th and 5 or about a 57-yarder. And it looks like they're leaving Dak out on the field. They're leaving the offense out here. Cowboys showing aggression. I want to see more of this out of the Giants. 4th and 5 from the 41. Big play here. Dak out of the gun. 18 on the play clock. Dak will change the play. 5:04 to go here in the second. He's got Zeke to his left. Dak will take the snap. Drops back. Chargers get pressure. Looks right. Throws right. And incomplete. Good coverage. Let's go. Get him off the field. The Chargers defense holds strong. The Cowboys gamble, and it doesn't pay off. That was Asante Samuel Jr. who got his hand in there. Good coverage. He came up with the pick earlier. Get him off the field. That's right. I don't know. Oh, there's my bottle opener. Super Mario says, nice. The Chargers could tie or lead the game. Let's take the lead. Siler says we should have a nice field position. Yeah, they're going to have it at the almost midfield. I think they got it at the 42. What's going on there, Sean G? Man, thanks for popping in, buddy. Let's hope the Cowboys lose today. I do like the call, but how the defense is like, oh, really? Disrespecting us. Okay. Yeah, if I was a Cowboys fan, I would have been all for going for it there, too. The offense is your team's strength. I want to see the Giants do more things like that, to be honest with you. You're going against the Chargers. You know you're going to have to put points up. I like the aggression. Didn't know you were calling. Yeah, Lou, I mean, the Giants aren't playing today. This is going to be one of the few times I could call another NFC's game this year because I'm very rarely ever going to do 2 games in one day. So figured I'd call this game. If the Giants win on Sunday, I'll probably call the Monday night game week 3 because it's Eagles-Cowboys. If the Giants lose, I'll just take the night off. But in most weeks, I'm not going to be able to call rivals games. So being that the Giants played Thursday, figured I'd do one this week, and this was a really good game. Yo, Tana, weird question, but my friend Adito wants to know if you... That is a weird question, Jalen. Alice says, hey, Chris, would you rather have Adoree Jackson or Bradbury covering Cooper? I'd probably say Bradbury. Jackson's the quicker corner. I'd probably rather have him on Lamb. So, yeah. I think I'd rather have Adoree Jackson on Lamb, and I'd rather have Bradbury on Cooper. Let's see what we got here. Everybody freaking out about Saquon. Look at Henry not having a good season yet. Saquon's got to get fully healthy. We'll see if he gets back into form. Are you probably not, Kalen? Probably not. I might be, but probably not. Tannehill just fumbled for the 3rd time this year. Well, there you go. Now they're going to start calling him Ryan Fumbles. That's what I expect. Anytime somebody has turnover problems or fumble problems, I expect them to be called that. Being that Jones doesn't have turnover problems over his last 8 games. Here comes Herbert coming out in the gun. He's got Eckler to his right. Man in motion is Keenan Allen. 4:53 to go here in the second. From his own 41. Dallas with a 5-man front. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand to Eckler. Eckler nowhere to go. It'll be 2nd and 10. Dallas does a good job there stuffing the run. Eckler had some success early on. You've seen Dallas now making a concerted effort to take away that run and force Herbert to throw. I would say, somebody said the Chargers need to take the lead. I would say at least tie it because they start with the ball in the second half. I want the lead. Herbert out of the gun, trips to the left, takes the snap, drops back, comes back over the middle. That's caught. Mike Williams into Cowboys territory, down to the 44, 1st and 10. We're approaching the 4-minute mark. Cowboys by 3. Let's go, baby. Herbert, 12 of 13, 131 yards, 1 touchdown, and a pick. Williams, 4 receptions, 60 yards, and a score. A lot of big plays in this game. The Cowboys have had 10 plays of over 10 yards. The Chargers have had 9. 3:47 to go. Herbert out of the gun from the Cowboys 44. A lot of action. Herbert will take the snap. Play action. Looks, cooks, throws. Williams caught. Picks up 7, maybe 8. 3:33 to go here in the second. Chargers moving and grooving. Do I think Dak is good? Yeah, Dak's good. AP says if Jones played the way Hurts did today, he'd be getting dragged in the mud right now. I didn't get to watch the game. I know Hurts had 1 big completion. I don't know what his final stat line was. 2nd and 2, 3:09 to go. The graphics people during this game have been atrocious. They must be smoking ganja. There's a handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle, picks up 4. There is a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold in the backfield. But the CBS crew, it'll be 2nd and 2, and it shows 2nd and 10. I mean, they've been off this entire game. There's a hold. So now it'll be 2nd and 12. They call it on the center, Corey Lindsley. Bad penalty there. And the Seahawks just scored another touchdown against the Tennessee Titans, 17-6. Chargers got it now at the 47 of Dallas. 2nd and 12, 2:49 to go. Man in motion left to right. Herbert takes the snap, drops, pops. He'll check it down. Nowhere to go. They'll lose a yard. And it'll be 3rd and 13. Nice tackle there by Neal. 2:36 to go. Dallas still with 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Chargers could let it tick down to the 2-minute warning. They probably will. To show him Rashawn Slater locked up there. Rookie to rookie. And it looks like Herbert's going to snap this before the 2-minute warning, which is interesting. He will take the snap. 3rd and 13. Drops back. Steps up. Buys time. And he goes down. See, that wasn't a good decision by Herbert, in my opinion. As Van Der Esch gets the sack. Because if you're Herbert there, I would have taken that down to the 2-minute warning. It would have given you more time to talk about another play. And if you don't convert on 3rd down, well, then either it ticks down to 1:20 or you force Dallas to use timeout. Now the clock stops at 2 minutes. Dallas gets the ball. They get to keep both their timeouts. That's just clock management, but that's a poor job there by Herbert, in my opinion. Pimp named Slickback, man. Thank you very much. Rough week for the Belichick disciples. Yeah, for sure. Dolphins lose. Obviously, the Giants lose. Yeah. Rough week indeed. Rough week indeed, man. The Titans are losing. No, they cannot hit a field goal. They're well out of field goal range. Tannehill's been sacked 8 times. Holy crap, man. Tennessee's off to a bad start this year. Still can't believe Fields won throwing just for 60 yards. Well, he didn't play. He barely played. I think he only came in like the 3rd quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Dalton started today, right? I don't care how good our division rivals are. All it matters is they win or lose each game. That's just, of course, Sing. We're rooting for them to lose. Pimp named Slickback, man. Thank you very much. Atlanta's a winnable game, but our D has to wake up. Yeah, I mean, I think even if the D doesn't wake up, I still think it's a winnable game because I do think the offense can put up enough points. But even if we win that Atlanta game and the defense isn't playing well, if this defense doesn't wake up, maybe we could sneak out that win. But this team ain't going to the playoffs. They ain't sniffing the playoffs if this defense doesn't wake up. We're not going to be able to win games scoring 30, 35 points every week. It's just not going to happen. That defense has got to play much better this year. There's no doubt about it. And they're going up against some much better offenses. Isaiah says, stop lying. Regarding what? What am I lying about? I don't think I was lying. What does he think I'm lying about? Slater dominating out there. And Slater's good. What to do, go G-Men. Hopefully the Cowboys lose, Barry. Yeah, Dalton started that game. Somebody said the Saints game looks more winnable. Yeah, but the negative side of me says the Panthers game looks harder to win now off the way that they played today. And Rodney, man, thank you very much. Zach Wilson threw 4 interceptions. Yeah, I don't know what his final stat line was, but at one point he had 6 completions and 4 interceptions. He played horrible. I figured he was going to have a tough game today going against Belichick. You know, Belichick eats up rookie quarterbacks, but he got absolutely destroyed. Oh, not me. You're talking to somebody else. All right, cool, Isaiah. But thank you, Rodney, man. Chargers forced to punt it away. They still have 3 timeouts. And that's a roughing the kicker. That's got to be a roughing the kicker. Throw the flag, baby. There it is. And that should not be a running into the kicker. That should be a roughing the kicker. This should be an automatic first down. He leveled the kicker. What are they talking about? Thank you. Thank you. What a stupid penalty. First down. Oh, it was a 4th and 20. Those are the types of penalties that cost you football games. And Robert, man, thank you very much. Why are you watching the Cowboys cut you? Well, because I'm a Giants fan. I want the Cowboys to lose, man. Minute 53 to go here in the second, but I appreciate it, Robert, man. Thank you very much. What a stupid penalty. They're going to have it now at the 40. Minute 53 to go here in the second. Herbert gets a second chance on this drive. Man in motion, left to right. Herbert out of the gun. Play action. He's going to keep it. Now he's going to dump it down. Keenan Allen over the middle. Out of bounds at the 25. Chargers moving and grooving here. Minute 47. There's a flag. How many flags have been in this game? There's going to be a holding penalty. Offensive pass interference. I'm going to call that on the Chargers. Maybe it was a pick route. I don't know, but offensive pass interference. Minute 47 to go here in the second, so that'll negate the big gain. It was on Guyton. I don't know. Whatever. 1st and 20. From midfield. Got to try to at least get a field goal here after that roughing the punter. Herbert out of the gun, takes the snap. They come with 4, get interior pressure, throws out in the flat. That's caught. That's Jared Cook. He got about 6, maybe 7. Minute 39 to go here in the second. I'll bring up about a 2nd and 13. Chargers still with all 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. Herbert about to call the play here. 2nd and 14. They're huddled up, taking their time. Down to a minute 17 from the 43. He's going to motion Eckler out wide left, takes the snap. Cowboys come with 5. Herbert throws over the middle. That's caught down to the 33. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4 as Jared Cook catches the slant over the middle. Down to a minute. So a big play coming up here. 3rd and 4. Chargers will huddle up. We're down to 55 seconds. Be interesting to see what they draw up here, and if they don't get it, whether or not they try the field goal or they go for it. Herbert now 16 of 17 for 154 yards. His only incompletion was a pick. He's going to motion Eckler out wide left from the 33. Cowboys come with 5. Herbert under pressure, buys time with the legs. Now he's going to come back to the left. Looking, cooking. He's going to run with it. Herbert gets out of bounds at the 28, and it's a first down. 25 seconds to go. Chargers, like I said, still all 3 timeouts, so you could throw the ball over the middle. You could even run the ball if you want. 25 seconds to go here in the second. Chargers approaching the red zone. Appreciate that, Sing. 1st and 10. Herbert out of the gun from the 28-yard line. 4 wide set. He's going to motion Eckler out wide left. Empty backfield. Cowboys with a 4-man front. They come with it. Herbert, 5-step drop, throws off his back foot. That's Eckler over the middle. He's caught. He's tackled inbounds. They'll have to burn their first timeout. It's a pickup of 7 as he's down to the 21. 17 seconds to go. It'll be a 2nd and 3. So Herbert, like I said, when you got 2 timeouts, you still got 3 plays at least that you could run here to try to get it into the end zone. Elvis says, we will go to a strip club. No D in Vikings Cardinals game. Let me take a quick look at that score. Let's take a look at the scoreboard from around the league. Arizona winning 24-23 over Minnesota. Tampa Bay up 21-10 over Atlanta. And Seattle up 17-6, but Tennessee threatening to score. They got it at the Seattle 7-yard line. So those are the scores going on right now. And then a big game tonight, Kansas City, Baltimore, in Baltimore. Baltimore, of course, got spanked. Well, they didn't get spanked, but it was a game I didn't expect them to lose. And they did against the Raiders. opening week. So it was a big game for them, but they're going against the Chiefs. I'm with you, Jay. It's over, man. We were never going to get Herbert, in my opinion. It's over. 10. Yeah, I knew there was a ton of penalties, Bricks Nation. Already 10 penalties between the two teams. That's why this game is taking so long. Started at 4:12. It's all the other games are at least at halftime, and this one's still not. I'm on the DJ needs to prove it to me train. I still have to see his killer instinct in games. I agree with that. I'm still on that train. I'm not on the DJ is for sure the real deal train yet. I'm also not on the DJ can never be the real thing train. I'm in with you. I'm in the wait and see approach. And what's going on there, Pumpkin? I'm also with you on that, Pumpkin. Blank the cow pies. And Barkner says, my God, people still talking about Herbert. We need to move on. I agree. Move on, man. It's over. It's done with. We got a quarterback. Let's see if he can work. What's up there, CFC? Chargers now from the 21-yard line. And yeah, the Raiders being 2-0, I think, is one of the most shocking things, probably the most shocking thing in the NFL right now. 2nd and 3. Herbert out of the gun. He's going to motion Eckler out wide. That's a false start. A bad penalty there. And I think they're going to have to wait. Do they have to use a timeout in the first half? I'm not even sure. Or is that just in the second half? I guess they don't have to use a timeout for a 10-second runoff. So it'll be a false start. They hit Keenan Allen with it. That'll back him up to the 26. Here comes Herbert coming out in the gun. 2nd and 8. Herbert will take the snap. Drops back. They get good pressure. Buys time. Throws on the run. Throws up a floater to the corner. Just got rid of it. Good job there by Micah Parsons to create some pressure. And that'll knock it down to 11 seconds. So now Herbert will have maybe 2 plays to try to get it into the end zone. But a nice move there by Micah Parsons. Probably going to get a field goal out of this drive at this point. What's up there, Paul? Herbert coming out in the gun. He's got Eckler to his left. 3rd and 8. Takes the snap. Cowboys come with 5. Looks right. Throws right. Incomplete. So now it'll be a 43-yard field goal attempt as Keenan Allen couldn't come up with that. 7 seconds to go. Chargers trying to go for the tie before the half. This will be a big field goal. Chargers start with the ball in the second half. So if they do get this, they're in a pretty good spot. So remember that penalty at the end of the game, depending on what the final score is, that roughing the punter penalty, if Vizcaino could knock this down, will cost the Cowboys 3 points. And the snap, the hold, the kick. No good. It doesn't matter. It goes off there's a flag. There's a flag. It goes off the left upright. Was Dexter Lawrence offsides again, guys? Maybe Dexter Lawrence was offsides. There's a flag. Waiting on the penalty here. 3 seconds to go here in the second. And there's a face mask on the Chargers. They're going to decline it. Or it'll be after the play, I guess. Whatever it may be. The Cowboys are going to kneel, and that's going to take us to halftime. How do you get a face mask on a kick? Oh, right there, you see it. Yep. He got his face mask right there. They almost blocked that, by the way. But no good off the left post. And let's see. Dyer, man, thank you very much, man. This ain't setting up, man. Excellent play-by-play and Filler, you're the man, Tana. Much respect. In your opinion, what's the one thing we need to do to get the next W, man? First off, Dyer, man, I really appreciate that, man. Let me just call this play real quick because I didn't realize because of that penalty, Dyer, they got this at midfield. Dak's going to have an opportunity to throw this up, and the Chargers are going to call a timeout. So they're going to get an opportunity to throw this towards the end zone. But now that I have a second to answer that question, what do the New York Giants need to get a W this week? I mean, I think it starts with the defense, man, to be honest with you. I think the offense should be able to score points against Atlanta. I'm not too worried about that. As a matter of fact, I expect at least 27 points next week. I'm hoping higher, but at a bare minimum, 27 points next week. I think the offense should be able to put points on the board against Atlanta, but Atlanta can put points on the board, right? And we know that we've struggled against tight ends. So I would say that's something I worry about in that game. Kyle Pitts, he's an athletic tight end. We struggled the first week against Denver in that area. I expect them to try to use Kyle Pitts a lot against our defense based on the way we've covered the middle of the field. And yeah, the defense has to show up and find a way to, not get absolutely destroyed, be better on third down. But yeah, I would say that's a key matchup, man. Our defense against the tight end, Kyle Pitts. Here's Dak Prescott coming out in the gun. Man in motion is Quincy Wilson. 1st and 10. They're gonna heave this one up. So Dak just used all that time. My God, this is gonna be the longest half of all time. He just used all the time in the world to try to draw them off sides. For what? What were you gonna attempt a field goal from? Well, I guess it could have been a 63-yarder if they feel like their kicker could make that. So maybe it wasn't the worst of ideas. But now they're gonna try to, you would think, heave this up after this play. And LA, man, thank you very much. My Rams have me worried. We're 2-0, but Raheem Morris's D is bend, don't break D, and it drives me crazy. Brady is going to pick us apart next week. Yeah, I haven't been able to watch the Rams so far this year. I know, like you said, you guys are off to a 2-0 start. How did you guys do today? I know you won, but what was the final? I don't remember. I know that it was closer than I thought it would be at the beginning. I remember that. 27-20. The Colts are good, though. Dak takes the snap, drops back. Little pump fake. What is this? What is the point of this? CeeDee Lamb breaks a couple of tackles. What is going on? CeeDee the 15. He pitches it to Zeke. Zeke's at about at the 4. Oh, my God. That almost worked. Holy crap. CeeDee Lamb made a man miss. He ran all the way across the field. He got all the way down to about the 15, and then he pitched it back to Zeke. Oh, my God. That was way too close for comfort. $14-11. We go to the half. Wow. Let's change the scoreboard. Change to the third quarter before we forget. Let's talk to the chat here for about 15 minutes. I so wish the Giants. Yeah. What the hell is going on? It's like watching a Giants game. Yeah. Elvis, I was thinking the same thing as he threw it. It looked like it may have been a forward pass. Doesn't matter. It didn't get in. They would have reviewed that had he gotten in. Call the Bucks game while we wait. The Bucks? The Bucks don't play till. Oh, you mean? I don't think I get the Bucks game. I get what's the other game I get right now? I do get the Bucks game. Bucks and the Falcons. Yeah, I'll flip it over there the Bucks are gonna win, but I'll flip it over there and watch that game at halftime. 21-10 Bucks as they start the third quarter. I probably won't call it. I'll talk to the chat, but I'll have it on in the background. What's up there, Xavier, man? What's up, Mel's? Thanks for popping in. Should be an absolute blowout. The Bucks game, yeah. Shouldn't even be as close as it is, to be honest with you. They're divisional opponents, but the Charger pulling a gun out and shooting out both their knees. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I went to Fox. NY Finest, what's going on? Anthony says, I got the points. 20 points for the Falcons. The spread was 20? No way. The spread was 20? No, it couldn't have been 20. Was it really? No. And what's going on there, Big Blue Slim? What's going on there? Nader, man, thanks for popping in, buddy. It was a 20-point spread. I can't remember the last time that I remember there being that's rare that you see a 20-point spread in the NFL. I know hindsight is 20/20, but I really wanted the Giants to drift. Yeah, let's see. For Tampa Bay, it was 14. Yeah, that sounds more likely. 14, I could see. 20 sounds ridiculous. As the Bucs just get an interception that was tipped up at the line of scrimmage. Love to see that, being that we're going up against them. Matt Ryan looking sloppy there. As the Bucs bat the ball at the line of scrimmage, they come up with the turnover. 14-19 to go in the third. Bucs looking to open that game up. Matter of fact, I'll put on red zone. Since they show all the games. Well, you got robbed then, Anthony, because the spread should not be 20.5. Have you recovered from the? Oh, maybe you had a teaser or something like that where you took the Falcons and you got an extra 6 points or something. Have you recovered from the loss yet? Because I know I haven't. No, not fully. Definitely feel better, and I'll feel a lot better if the Cowboys lose today. But still not fully recovered. No. Yair, no, probably not. Probably not. Where do I think the Knicks finish in the East? If I'm being honest with you, the Bulls got better. The Hawks are good. The Sixers, I'm going to have the Bulls above them. I'm going to have the Sixers above them. I'm going to have the Hawks above them. I'm going to have the Bucks above them. I'm going to have the Nets above them. I think the Knicks are going to be between like a 6 and an 8 seed this year. And, of course, if they make a move within season, that may change. But going in between a 6 and an 8 seed, I think the Knicks got better. But a lot of the teams in the East got better as well. And the Bucks got it down to the 10. And NFL experts, man, thank you very much. Chris, every time I see the Slayton drop, I get PTSD. You should. And the crazy thing to me is people still aren't calling that a Slayton drop. Some people are still blaming that on Daniel Jones, which is crazy to me. And there's a handoff up the middle as the Seahawks score a touchdown. They open up the lead against Tennessee. Yeah, a lot of quarterbacks went down. Well, there was a lot of injury scares, too. Baker Mayfield got hurt briefly. He came back in. Dalton went down. There was at least one more quarterback injury that I know I'm forgetting that I should remember. There was at least one more. What's your prediction on the Giants' record this year? It was 9-8 at the beginning of the year. Connor, if they win 2 out of the next 4, I'll stay at 9-8. I had them at 2-4 to start the year. I just had them beating Denver. And then I had them beating Atlanta and then losing 3 in a row. To make up for the Denver loss, at least from my prediction, they have to win one of those 3 games between the Cowboys, the Saints, and the Rams. And then I had them at 2-4. Matter of fact, I'll go over the schedule and what I had before the year starts. And of course, I could look like a complete fool at the end of the year. Maybe they only win 3 games. I don't know, but I had them at 9-8. I had a Denver win, a Washington loss, an Atlanta win, a Saints loss, a Cowboys loss, a Rams loss. I had them at 2-4. And that's why I keep saying if they could get to 2-4, I don't think the season's over. Because then after that, I do think they could beat Carolina at home. I had them with a loss to Kansas City. I had them with a win against the Raiders, but the Raiders now look good. They're 2-0, but that's at home. You have to think we could at least win it. That would be 4 wins. You have a bye. You have a loss to Tampa. Beating the Eagles, 5 wins at home. I had them splitting the 2 road games with the Chargers and Miami, getting a win against one of them was 6. Beating Dallas at home. And then I have them winning 2 out of 3 of their last games to get 9 wins. At the Eagles, at Chicago, and home against Washington. Winning 2 of those 3 games to get 9 wins. But they're going to have to beat Dallas at home. They're going to have to beat either Miami or the Chargers on the road. One of them, not both. And they're going to have to beat Carolina, the Raiders, and win 1 out of the next 3 after the Falcons game. That being the Saints, Dallas, and the Rams. It's not going to be easy, but it's still obtainable if they could get to 2-4. I still think they have a shot to have a winning season. I'm with you, Big Blue. Start winning games, man. Yeah, Miami lost Tua, but I don't know how. Oh, yeah, that's right. Miami lost Tua. I don't know how long he's out, though. Hey, Chris, why not put Zoe Carter DN on passing downs? He sucks. Psh, I don't know what they have played him up at the line from time to time, but we'll see. And Chris L says it's still playoffs or bust for Gettleman Judge regime. I agree. I definitely agree for Gettleman, Chris L. Well, here's what I'll say, Chris L, and I know you have your opinion, and you're entitled to it. If they win 9 games and miss the playoffs, I think Gettleman would still say. I personally am going to rephrase that. It's a winning year or bust for Gettleman, at least for me. I think 9 wins, Gettleman gets to keep his job. If they win 8, it's like probably not, but it's not for sure. Anything less than 8, he's definitely gone. Judge, unless it's a complete catastrophe this year, I think he'll be back for a 3rd year. Like if they win 3 or 4 games, he might be fired. But if they win 7 games, I think Judge would get to stay, but Gettleman would probably be gone. None of these games are easy, especially with this. No, Big Blue Elo. No, there is not one easy game on our schedule. We can't take any team for granted. This team has to get much better. The defense has to get much better. And like you said with the coaching, they have to start trusting Daniel Jones in this offense. If they don't, we're not going to win football games. And DJ, man, thank you very much. But here's my problem with you. Why can't we beat the top tier team? Shaking my head. You only saying this because we suck, but let's be real. Roster is equal. You think our roster is equal to the Chiefs? I'm frozen out of being stunned. You think our roster is as good as the Bucs? You think our roster is as good as the Rams? All right. And Prince, man, thank you very much. Kyle throws an ugly pick 6. I don't want to hear another word about him being better than DJ. Hey, listen, man. I'm back at DJ, man. That's my guy this year, and I hope he does what I said he was going to do. I said 30 touchdowns at the beginning of the year. I think DJ's going to have a good year. I'm backing him, man. And so far, he's off to a good start. We need to see him continue to do it, man. But we'll see, man. And Dire Giants says, I want what he's smoking. DJ says, talent, yes. DJ, I don't know where you're getting your drugs. Just make sure you're not overdoing it. I want to make sure you're safe. You're a great supporter of my channel. You are clearly heavily intoxicated right now. I just hope you're not driving. I hope you're safe in your house. No, the talent's not close. How could you watch Pat Mahomes and Daniel Jones and think they're equally talented? How could you watch the offensive line of the Bucs and the New York Giants? No, we got to be real as fans. Yes, we have some talent, but we're not as talented as those teams. No, we're not. We're not close. Let me see. What's up there, Cade, man? Thanks for popping in the stream. OJ says, give me some drugs. Dude should be banned for thinking the roster is as good as the Rams, Bucs, or Chiefs. That's not to say you can't win one game. There's upsets that happen in the NFL, but if you're telling me we stack up, in terms of talent over, no, we don't. Elvis says, how dare I think we have talent on our roster. It just doesn't stack up with those teams. I don't think we're like a talentless roster. In 2019, I thought we were a talentless roster. We have some talent on this team, but we don't stack up with those teams. And NFL experts, man, thank you very much. Very impressed by DJ and the Thursday be aggressive. I'm with you. I think the offense played better than I thought they would, honestly, in that game. We should put up 36 points. If the Giants would have put up 36 points if Slayton catches that ball, that's the most points that the Washington football team's given up since 2019. And we should have. We should have put up 36 points in that game. Rogue says we should use Golladay like how the Bucs use Mike Evans. Do you agree? Yeah, for sure. I think we need to try to use him more, especially in the red zone. And I think you will see that more as the season progresses, as him and Jones get more chemistry. But Yeah, we need to see more fade patterns in the end zone. You have to give him the ability to go up and catch the jump ball. We haven't really seen a whole lot of that. They have to try to get him the football more. I agree with you on that. Chris, the Giants have been bad, but I so far love Aziz. Steal for us. He's got 2 sacks. I mean, you can't really complain. He looked lost in coverage. But in terms, I mean, he's got 2 sacks in 2 games. Can't really complain there. One was a coverage sack, but regardless, 2 sacks in 2 games. Can't complain. He's been getting after the quarterback. Okay, aside from being aside from a bad O line, the roster is okay at best. Yeah, I think our defense is at least an average defense in terms of talent. At least I'm definitely a little bit let down over the way they've played the first 2 weeks. I think our skill positions are definitely, I'm not going to say super, but they're above average. If we have a healthy Saquon, so I think we have probably an average roster in terms of talent. When you factor in the offensive line and everything else, or at least close to an average roster, but we don't stack up to the superior rosters. As we're getting set here for the second half, Cowboys set to kick it away. No, Jay Fleming, I kind of agree with you. That's why I wasn't super outspoken when he said that about Aziz. Like, it's hard to knock a guy that's had 2 sacks in his first 2 games, but outside of those 2 plays, and like I said, one was a coverage sack, I haven't really seen a lot of pressure from him. And he has been bad in coverage. So he's a rookie, though, so I don't want to get on the guy. But do I think the 2 sacks are a little bit misleading? Perhaps. Hopefully not. Hopefully he gets a sack every game. Here we go. Start of the third quarter, 14-11 Dallas. Chargers will start with the ball from their own 25. Herbert coming out in the gun. Man in motion, right to left. He'll take the snap. He's going to give to Eckler. Eckler, a little draw play off the left side. He'll pick up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Giants won't get a W until Chris hits the 40K. So yeah, exactly. Subscribe, Bricks Nation. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need 40,000 subscribers. Hopefully that's not the case, because I don't think I'll hit that for at least a month. I hope that's not the case, but you better subscribe if that is the case. 2nd and 9. 14-28 to go here in the third. 14-11 Dallas. Here's Herbert from his own 26. Eckler in motion, right to left. He'll take the snap, drops back, looks left, throws left. Eckler down the left sideline, picks up 7 as he's tackled out of bounds. That'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Starting to get Eckler a little bit involved in the passing game. Need to see more of that. Definitely a dual threat. And DJ, man, thank you very much. Defense with coaching is elite, and weapons come on. But the KC don't have an elite defense. Bucks and Rams, it's by a hair, but you're being disrespectful. I think I'm being fair, man. I don't think I'm being disrespectful. I think I'm being fair. Name me one elite pass rusher on our defense. Name me one average pass rusher on our defense. Here's Herbert under center, takes the snap, gives to Eckler, and Eckler ain't going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down. I mean, you could say Leonard Williams, but to me, he's not like when I say, I mean like an edge rusher. We have talent on the defense. Do I think it's an elite defense in terms of talent? No. I think a big argument for why our defense looked good outside of the opponents we went up against last year was we thought Patrick Graham did a great job with his scheme. We definitely have some talent, though. Bradbury is a talented player. Leonard Williams is a talented player. Martinez is a good player. Adoree Jackson's a good player. Pepper's a good player. Not great, though. So this would be a 4th and 1, 13:50 to go here in the third. Are they going for this? They're on their own 34-yard line. It's 4th and about a half a yard. Herbert coming out under center. Man in motion. Eckler in the backfield. We'll see if he actually snaps it. He does! QB sneak, he got it. Herbert picks up 3. He needed a half a yard. 1st down Chargers. A ballsy call there by the Chargers on the first drive of the second half. And a good push up the middle. Logan Ryan's a good player. You can even argue very good player. I don't think I would call him a great player. I love Logan Ryan. 13-12 to go here in the third. Here's Herbert out of the gun from his own 37. Play action. He's rolling out to the right. has time. He's going to launch it and caught down to the 32. A big gain there to Mike Williams. 1st and 10. It's about a 35-yard gain. Let's go. There's a flag. Come on, be on, Dallas. How many friggin' flags? It's on the Chargers. First and 15. Herbert out of the gun. Empty backfield here. 4 wide set. And a timeout for Dallas as the Chargers will have it on their own 32. DJ says, but the Chiefs, Rams, and Bucks have a better roster. Do you want me to say it for you in Chinese? You want me to say it for you in another language? Yes. 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 See. If I knew how to say yes in another language, I would. I only know it in Spanish and English. See. Yes. They absolutely do. Yes. But commercial timeout, commercial break after the timeout. And Zachary, man, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. He says, in the Washington game, I noticed Jones still locks on to Shepard and Slayton, and Shepard and Kenny was wide open on some plays. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some times where Jones is never going to be perfect. But yes, there are times where he probably doesn't scan the field as much as he should. But you can say that about a lot of quarterbacks. I even said that today about Dak. Dak had a wide open touchdown. How do you look to the left? There's always going to be individual plays if you're trying to nitpick and really, look for faults in a quarterback's game where you can find it about just about any quarterback. But yes, that has definitely been a major criticism of Daniel Jones is that he stares down his wide receivers. Ja. Yes, we. And I always say that for Frank Ntilikina. We. Yeah, they do. DJ and the Chiefs was elite last year. Top 5 defense. That's pretty elite to me. Refs calling game like this isn't watchable, Goodell. Yeah, too many penalties, man. Sorry, Tana, you have the dumb Pumpkin. Hey, man, he's entitled to his opinion. I just don't think we're close in terms of talent. Candace is yes in German, really? Chiefs quarterback. That's it. You know what? Now that you said it that way, DJ, I agree with you. I actually think Evan Ingram's better than Travis Kelce. I think Kenny Golladay is better than Tyreek Hill. I agree with you. I agree. I think you're right. And let's see here. Vin, man, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Damn, Herbert, man. What could have been? DJ looked really good on Thursday. Hey, man. Let's just I just don't even want to think about Herbert. I just hope DJ keeps getting better and better this year. I just hope DJ keeps getting better and better this year. But yeah, I know everybody's been talking about that throughout this game. Herbert throws off his back foot, nowhere to go there as he dumps it down into the ground. Broken up screenplay. 2nd and 15. But I think most Giant fans would share your opinion there with that as far as Herbert goes. But glad to see you, man. G says we could still climb out in the division. Hey, man, I ain't giving up yet, man. This is the NFC East. Anything could happen, especially if Dallas loses this game. Hopefully the Chargers can win. I appreciate that, Sunday. Thank you very much. And here we go. Herbert coming out in the shotgun formation. 2nd and 15 from his own 32. He's got Echo to the right, drops back to pass, scans the field, throws over the middle, nearly picked again. Herbert, and he's looked really good overall. I think he's like 19 for 21 or something like that. But he has misread some coverages in this game. The Cowboys are this close to having 3 interceptions in this football game. as they just jumped that route, and it was in and out of the hands of Curse. 3rd and 15. This game's been lower scoring than I thought it would be. Herbert drops back to pass, has time, throws a bomb, and oh, what a throw! Down to the 27-yard line, 26. It's caught by Keenan Allen. What a pass by Justin Herbert. He threw it over the corner, dropped it right in the bucket. What a throw! Great job by the offensive line, by the way. Look at how much time he had to throw that ball. Look at the pocket. 1st and 10, 12:02 to go. Herbert's got it at the Cowboy 26. Play action, 5-step drop. He'll check it down to the 18-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 2. Let's go, baby. Yeah, it was a great catch as well. Rashawn, yeah, look, that whole offensive line on that play, LOK, was ridiculous. You see how clean of a pocket Herbert had? It looked like a brick wall. 11:34 to go here in the third. Herbert will break the huddle. 14-11, Cowboys lead by 3. Herbert now has it in the red zone. I formation. Herbert takes the snap, turns, gives, breaks a tackle, turns the sideline. 1st down to the 13-yard line. 1st down, Chargers. Let's go, baby. That was Jackson on the carry. 11:13 to go here in the third. Good drive here by the Chargers. Herbert now 20 of 25, 219, a touchdown and a pick. Herbert out of the gun. Eckler was left. Now he's going to motion Eckler out wide right, takes the snap. He's going to toss out to Eckler. Eckler gets crushed in the backfield, loses 3. Nice tackle there by LVE, Vander Esch, the linebacker. 2nd and 12. Armstrong actually got a hand on that. Wouldn't have mattered. He was getting gobbled up no matter what. Seems, I don't have the stats in front of me, but it seems like Dan Quinn's defense today for the Cowboys has been really aggressive. They've been blitzing a lot. Herbert takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to keep it, and he gets swallowed up for a gain of 1. That was the rookie Micah Parsons coming off the edge there. Got good pressure. Parsons has looked pretty good in this game, at least in terms of getting after the quarterback. 3rd and 11, 9:52 to go here in the third. And G-Nation, man, thank you very much. Great loss by Philly today. Let's go, LA. Let's go, my man. Yeah, it was nice to see Philly lose today. If Dallas loses, we're still right in the thick of it. We got to win, though, of course, week 3, but every little bit helps, man. 3rd and 11. Herbert coming out the gun, empty backfield here, 4 wide set. Drops back to pass. Parsons more pressure off the edge, and he forces a throw before he wanted to throw it to Cook. Incomplete. Micah Parsons has been doing some damage in this game. The stats may not reflect it. But 4th and 11. And that throw was behind Jared Cook. So the Chargers trying to tie this game up. 9:27 to go here in the third. Vizcaino coming in. He's 1 for 2. He missed a 44-yarder earlier, made a 46-yarder his first attempt. This would be a 32-yarder. Cowboys nearly blocked it last time. And we got a stoppage in play here. Funny how fans wanted Shep traded. Shep's been fantastic this year, man. Shep's been awesome. 32-yard attempt. Got to make this, man. And the snap, the hold, the kick. It's good. It looked like it was going wide right for a second, and then it came back. 14 apiece. We got a tie game, boys. 9 minutes to go. 9:22 to go here in the third quarter. Good game. A little sloppy. It's been a lot of penalties, a lot of near turnovers, but a good game nevertheless. Who gets more flags in the NFL? I don't know who gets the most flags in the NFL. I agree. Robert Tierney for sure. The defense is by far our biggest problem right now. With the Philly loss today, the G-Men are one game out of first. Yeah, I mean, listen, next week, you know what? I'm going to ask the chat this question because I'm curious what you guys would prefer. Let's say the Cowboys lose this game. Let's just say they do. They very well may win it. I'm not trying to jinx anything, but let's just say they do. Under the hypothetical scenario that the Giants beat Atlanta, we'll say Washington loses at Buffalo. What would be your preference on Monday Night Football? Would you rather the Eagles win and get to 2-1, but they drop the Cowboys to 0-3, or would you rather all four teams be at 1-2? I personally, when I look at the Eagles' upcoming schedule after that, I'm actually rooting for the Eagles to get to 2-1. I'd rather the Cowboys be in an 0-3 hole because I think the Cowboys are a bigger threat to the New York Giants. So I almost want to be in second, a game back. I would rather the Eagles beat the Cowboys than the Cowboys beat the Eagles. I'd rather put the Cowboys in an 0-3 hole. But I'm curious to get what you guys think. You guys say Eagles win. I'm actually going. I'd rather have the Cowboys be 0-3 because when I look at the Eagles' schedule, they'll be lucky to win 2 out of their next 8 games. They'll be lucky to win 2 out of their next 8 games. Do I know how to do poll? I don't know how to do polls on YouTube. I know how to do them on Twitter. And DJ, man, thank you very much, man. Listen, all I know is if we had a top 5 roster and team, just coach you. I don't think we have a top 5 roster. I wish we did. I don't think we have it. How could we have a top 5 roster? We won 15 games in our last, 50. We've won 15 out of our last 50 games. How do we have a top 5 roster? Come on, man. Yeah, I want the Eagles to beat the Cowboys. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, so everybody said they'd rather the Eagles win. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I agree with you. I'd rather the Eagles get to 2-1 and the Cowboys drop to 0-3. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know how to do polls while I'm live. But obviously, the Cowboys got to lose this game. Kicks away. That'll go out of the end zone. Cowboys will set up shop at their own 25, 9:22 to go here in the third, 14 apiece. Because I was looking at their schedule today, the Eagles. I got to find it, but it's tough, man. I'm going to read the Eagles' next 8 games after this play. After they play the Cowboys. Here's Dak under center. He's going to turn. He's going to give it off the left guard. That'll be a pickup of 6. For Zeke, it'll bring up 2nd and 4. So after the Cowboy game, this is the Eagles' next 8 games. Home against the Chiefs. That's probably a loss. At the Panthers. Panthers are 2-0. They look really good today. That's on the road. Panthers probably going to win. Home against the Bucks. That's probably a loss. 2nd and 4 here for Dak. Man in motion is Wilson. From his own 29, Dak takes the snap, looks left, throws left. That's caught. CeeDee Lamb pick up of 5. That'll be a first down to the 36. So the first 3 games, at best 1-2. Probably 0-3. At the Raiders are 2-0. That's a road game. That's at best a 50-50 for the Eagles. At the Lions is probably a win. Home against the Chargers, not going to be easy. At the Broncos, not going to be easy. And home against the Saints. I mean, that's tough. Zeke with a big run here off left guard down to the 46 of the Chargers. 8:16 to go here in the third. If everything broke right, I see maybe 3 wins out of those 8 for the Eagles. That's like perfect scenario for them. I could see 1. And I'm probably projecting 2. I see a 2-6 out of that 8-game stretch. So the way I look at it is if they get to 2-1, I'd prefer that. I'd rather than beat the Cowboys. But a nice run there by Zeke into Charger territory. 7:51 to go here in the third. And there's a screen pass to Pollard. Pollard's got a couple lead blockers, head of steam, down to the 32-yard line, first down, Cowboys. 7:40 to go here in the third. New Orleans played bad today. Yeah, I mean, anything could happen any given Sunday. I still think the Saints are talented, but sure, could we beat them? Yes, but it's one game at a time. We got to beat the Falcons first before I worry about the Saints. So now the Cowboys have it at the 33. Here's Dak out of the gun. He's going to motion Zeke to his left. He'll take a low snap. He's going to give it to Zeke. Zeke cuts it back, and he pushes forward for 4, maybe 5. Cowboys, and I got to look at the stats, but it seems like they've done a good job on the ground today. Seems like they've been able to run at will for the most part against this Chargers defense. Let me take a quick look. Between Pollard and Zeke, Zeke's got 59 yards on 11 carries, and Pollard's got 44 yards on 7 carries. Overall, the Cowboys have ran for 126 yards on 21 attempts, averaging 6 yards a carry in this game. So they've killed it on the ground. This is the type of football Dallas should play. Here is Dak out of the gun. Chargers come with 3, throws to CD. CD gets lit up. Big play there. That'll bring up 3rd and 8, and that's the type of play that could kill a drive. Maybe 9, 3rd and 9, 4-yard loss. So a good job there by James Jr. to read out the screen pass to CD Lamb, and he blew it up. Oh, Paul, I can't wait for the Knicks games. That's going to be in about, a month? Can't wait. 3rd and 9. Here's Dak from the 32. He's got Pollard to his right. It's a 4-wide set. 6:03 to go here in the third. Chargers showing blitz with a 5-man front. They'll take the snap. They come with 6. All-out blitz. Dak's going to go down. They send the house. That is a huge sack. It knocks the Cowboys back into deep field goal range. 5:48 to go here in the third. They brought the house, and the Chargers got home. Let's go. Dak goes down at the 41, maybe 42. They're going to have to punt. So the Chargers will get the ball here. Tie game, 5:24 to go here in the third. Yeah, man. I'll be calling all the, not, as many as I can, most of the Knicks games. I think I missed maybe like 8 or 9 last year. It'll be the same this year. I'll call pretty much as many as I can. Flag on the play, delay a game. That'll back him by 5 yards. It's not a bad penalty. It gives Dallas more room to try to pin him deep. What are the odds the AFC West ends 8-0? I mean, let me see. I'll let you know in a second. I don't know if anybody. Oh, tonight. Is there? No, tonight's not. The Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to win. Kicks away here. Chargers are going to field this at the 3. See, that's a bad decision. That's a bad. You got to know where you are on the field. And they get it back to the 7. But if you're a punt returner there, you got to gamble. I mean, you got to gamble. You don't field the ball at the 2. Because if you let that ball go and it bounces, you get a touchback if it takes a favorable bounce. Not a good decision there, but they will start at the 7. But yeah, as far as the AFC West, the Raiders already won today. The Broncos won today. So I would say this game's a 50-50, and I think the Chiefs are like 85-15. I think they'll win. So I think if the Chargers win, it's more likely than not that every team in that division will be undefeated, which is crazy. The AFC West is good, man. Yeah, within the 5, you don't catch, especially at the 2. Like at the 5, I understand it a little bit, Alvin, because they were kind of right there. So he probably felt they had a good chance to pin it there. But at the 2, you got to gamble and hope. I mean, you're only picking up an extra 4 or 5 yards. Bavit, what's going on? Bavit says I look like Obama. Yeah, I mean, I got Lucy Liu last week, actually. I got Lucy Liu. So not only did somebody think I was Asian, they thought I was a female. But I actually think I look a little bit like Obama. Maybe Denzel. But I could see it a little bit, Bavit. What's going on, buddy? Chris, did you see the RJ is the guy working in the offseason? He might have a breakout year. I think RJ is only going to get better as he progresses, Taco. I think he's a hard worker. I think he's a smart basketball player. I think RJ Barrett's only going to get better. I expect him to take a bigger jump this year. Do we want the Eagles or Cowboys to win next week? I'm rooting for the Eagles to win because I'd rather see. I think the Cowboys are a bigger threat in the division. I don't care if that means the Eagles get the 2-1. I'd rather see the Eagles win. My favorite actor. It's probably I know it. It's Tom Cruise. I love Tom Cruise. Everything that guy does, I love. So Tom Cruise is my favorite actor. Saheed, man, thank you very much. He says people who want to crown Jones as the guy need to raise their standards. Look at Herbert. He's way better. I don't think Jones should be crowned as anything yet. All I say, me personally, I think people who crown him are wrong, and I think people say that he can't be the guy are wrong. I think it's still an unknown. I think we need to give him the year and find out what he could do. I think he's off to a pretty promising start, but we got 15 more games to analyze him, and he needs to be a lot more consistent than he's been in the past. All I say is I'm not ready to give up on him, but I'm also not ready to crown him, like you said. And I think that's a fair way to look at it. DJ, man, thank you very much. Coaching is bad, man. That's why we suck. But you think our roster don't match the elite? We are elite with coaching, Chris. They got it to the 9. I'll talk about that in a second. I thought it was at the 7. I think the Chargers got a favorable spot. Herbert coming out under center. Cowboys come with a blitz. Handoff to Eckler. Nice run by Eckler. Eckler bounces off a tackle. He picks up 9. He should have been smoked for maybe a 2-yard gain. He got an extra 7 yards. 2nd and 1. I definitely think better coaching is definitely always a factor for sure, but I just disagree. I don't think we have the talent on the same level as the elite teams. And I think almost anybody would agree with me on that. I think we have close to average talent. I think that's fair to say. 2nd and 1. Here comes Herbert coming out the gun from his own 18. Eckler to his left. Cowboys showing blitz. Play action. Herbert throws off his back foot as Eckler breaks a couple of tackles, goes forward to about the 24. It'll be a first down, 1st and 10. I've got Nicolas Cage a lot throughout my life. That's one that is actually legitimate. I've never gotten Obama before Bavith came in and told me that. 4 minutes to go here in the third. 14 apiece. Yeah, Albin, that's all I'm saying, Albin. He's got to show consistency. Here we go. Herbert under center. Play action. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw out in the flat. That's caught. That's a pickup of 6, maybe 7. That was Anderson on the catch. 3:40 to go here in the third. 14-14. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 3. John, what's going on? John, we were just talking about Knicks basketball, man. Glad to see you in the stream, buddy. I'm looking forward to calling Knicks games, man. I know you're in all the Knicks streams. 3:27 to go here in the third. 14-14. Knicks start soon, man. In a month. I was looking at the schedule the other day. Got a lot of nationally televised games this year. I think we got like 25. Like, it's crazy. Herbert out of the gun. Fakes the pitch forward. Drops back to pass. Scanning. Planning. And incomplete. Threw a little back shoulder there to Eckler. Little off the mark. 3:05 to go here in the third. (28-25) Tampa. What do you said we need 10 more likes to get to 300? There's a defensive holding penalty. Let's get the likes up a little bit. I appreciate everybody that hung out. I know that, I knew this stream's not going to blow up. I'm not a Cowboys guy, but I appreciate everybody that pops in. Always like to have fun with you guys during these games. So thank you to everybody that's here. Zach says it's 28-25 Tampa Bay. Atlanta came back. Holy crap. Bucks better wake up, man. Maybe that makes you feel a little bit better about Dallas, but a little more worried about Atlanta. Because everybody was going crazy last week when Dallas kept it close against them. 3:05 to go here in the third. Here's Herbert. Herbert out of the gun from his own 35. Takes the snap. Hands to Jackson. Jackson's going to push forward for 4. 2nd and 6. Appreciate that, Vasily, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. Chris, any chance for some calls after the game? Taco, not today, but we'll be talking plenty of Giants throughout the week. We'll have the Talk of Giants show, I think, on Friday. I'm probably gonna have Mike Too Nice on the channel too. I don't know if it'll be live or pre-recorded. That'll probably be maybe Tuesday. We'll be talking Giants throughout the week. Herbert under center, play action, under pressure as he throws a sidearm, nearly picked off. It was off Keenan Allen's hands. It went up in the air, was nearly intercepted. 2:24 to go here in the third. Cowboys have been getting pressure on Herbert, man. 3rd and 6. Saturday night, I always do the pregame live show, so we'll have callers for that as well. Appreciate that, Pang. Here comes Herbert. Herbert takes the snap out of the gun, looks right, throws right. That's caught. Down to the 44-yard line, 1st down, Chargers. Let's go. Chargers now into Cowboy territory. Quick decision there by Herbert. He slung it to the right. Palmer with the catch. November, Roldy. November 12th is my birthday. Shotgun formation. Herbert, play action, throws. That's caught. And he's going to lower the shoulder, picks up 9. 2nd and 10. That was 2nd and 8, rather. Mike Williams, minute 48 to go here in the third. 14 apiece, 2nd and 2. No Peroni today. I had my leftover Heineken's from the Giant game. I had 2, so I just figured I'd have them for the game. Next week, I'll probably have Peroni. I got to switch up the beer. Whatever I've been drinking hasn't been working. So maybe we'll go with Peroni next week. Minute 32 to go here in the third. 2nd and 2 tie game. Herbert from the Cowboys, 37. Keenan Allen in motion, low snap. Herbert able to field it. Backing up, throwing down the sideline. Wide open. There's a flag. He's going to get in for the score, but who's the flag on? If it stands, it's a touchdown. I'm waiting for confirmation from the refs. Holding on the Chargers. I think they got Jared Cook for a hold. He definitely held him. He hooked Van Der Esch to the ground. Oh, man. 2nd and 12 now instead of a touchdown. Here's Herbert coming out in the gun. He's going to motion Eckler. 2nd and 12 from the 46. He'll take the snap, drops back to pass, looks left, throws left. Oh, what a grab by Eckler. I think he caught that with one hand, and they're going to get him for an unnecessary roughness penalty. Eckler looks dazed on the ground. He may have to come out of the game. We'll see. He's back up on his feet. But what a catch. I think he caught this with one hand. And I think they're going to get Trayvon Diggs for the penalty, perhaps. What a grab. A one-handed catch by the running back. Holy crap. What a throw as well. I mean, to fit it in between those two defenders. And I missed it's on the defense. Oh, it was an offside. So it's not an unnecessary roughness. No, there's 2. There is a personal foul as well. So it's going to be half the distance. So they're going to have it at about the 12.5. And now they're going to look at Eckler in the 10. Because like I said, he did come up looking a little dazed. So they'll check him for a concussion. Arlo, man, thank you very much. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but can we all agree that that this DJ guy is a special case? For sure, man. It's very tough to analyze it because they're not winning football games. He shows you glimpses. You know he doesn't have the most help in the world. He's been through 2 different schemes. So I think this is the year where we finally get to find out what he can potentially be. But obviously he needs some help as well. You know, football's a team game. Here's Herbert under center from the 13. Play action. Throws on the run, and that's caught down to the 9. But I still think he'd be good, but I'm not, I got to see it before I believe it. 43 seconds to go here in the third. Second and 6. Herbert huddled up. They'll break the huddle from the 9. Herbert out of the gun. Trips to the left. Come on, make a play. Wide receiver in motion, takes the snap, drops back, looks left, throws left, and he missed him. 3rd and 6. One thing I will say, man, the Chargers, they've been able to move the ball, but they have not been able to really punch it in the end zone too often. A lot of their drives have stalled, around like the 30-yard line. Eckler's being looked over. He could be hurt. No, he's being looked over. Might be a concussion. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Herbert out of the gun. 3rd and 6 from the 9. Jackson in motion, the running back. Drops back. Throws. Picked off. Oh, my God, man. What a horrible interception. Oh, my God. You think about all the points the Chargers have left on the board. They just left at least 3 on the board there. They left 3 on the board after they had the roughing the punter and they missed the field goal. And as good as Herbert's stats may look, he now has 2 picks and he easily could have 4. He's made a couple of very questionable throws in this football game, and that was one of them. Crucial turnover there, man. Cowboys now got it at their own 20. Amari Cooper in motion. Dak takes the snap. Gives to Pollard. Pollard with a huge hole. He's going to turn the corner out of bounds at midfield. What a momentum-shifting interception as we head to the 4th quarter. I saw that Allen slipped on the route, but it still looked like it was off, man. The throw still looked like it was off. I saw on the replay that Allen did slip on the route. Rolly says that's a bad play by Herbert, unacceptable. Yeah, he's not playing good today. I know the stats may say, now he's 27 for 36, so the stats aren't even as good as they once looked. 1 touchdown, 2 picks, 82 QB rating. But like I said, he probably should have 4 picks. He had 1 pick that was called back for a questionable penalty. And then there was another one where the defender should have picked it up as well. So he's made a couple of very questionable throws. Jones looked great with protection. Do you think if he had a good O-line, the year 1 narrative would be completely different? Yeah, I do. I think he would look much better if he had a good O-line. Here's what I'll say, man. And I'm not saying he's elite. I'm not. But I'm not saying Jones is better than Herbert. But if you put Jones in the same situation that Baker Mayfield is in, there's no reason to think he can't do what Baker Mayfield did last year. What does Baker Mayfield do that's so special? Baker Mayfield has a great offensive line. He's got a great running game, which highly benefits him. So there's no reason in that situation that I can't see a guy like Daniel Jones being successful. He can make all the throws. He's had a bad offensive line throughout his entire career. And let's see what we got here. Mike, man, thank you very much. DJ doesn't have an interception. 88 hasn't played a game. DJ has only thrown 1 interception in his last 8 games. And I don't even think Baker Mayfield's that good of a quarterback, by the way. So it's not like I'm like praising Daniel Jones when I say that. I just think Baker Mayfield is a average quarterback that's in a great situation. There's no reason why Jones can't do what he does. There's no reason why most quarterbacks can't do what he does. He's in a perfect spot with Baker Mayfield. And Brian, man, thank you very much. He says, people comparing DJ to Herbert, he's playing possibly the worst defense in football. Daniels played 2 very good defenses. Oh, and 2 picks. Herbert's not looking good today, man. For sure. He's not looking good today. That's for damn sure. CeeDee Lamb in motion. Dak takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to turn. He's going to give to Pollard. Pollard up the middle. Picks up 2. It'll be a 2nd and 8. Why you keep defending Daniel Jones? I'm not defending Daniel Jones. I'm being fair to Daniel Jones. I don't think Daniel Jones was put in a great situation. I think most people would agree with that. The Giants' offensive line has surrendered 83 sacks since he's been a starting quarterback. That's just factual. That's not being biased towards Daniel Jones. Dak takes the snap out of the gun. He's going to give to Pollard. Pollard turns the corner. He's got a couple lead blockers, and he's going to scamper all the way down to the 25. First down, Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10. Dallas now with it at the 26. Pollard again up the middle. Pushes forward for 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7. Yeah, I definitely think we have a chance against Atlanta. I don't care what they're doing against the Bucs. Atlanta's not that good. You saw the Eagles beat them by like 30, man. I'm not saying we're going to do that, but yeah, I think we could score in Atlanta. 2nd and 7. 13:34 to go here in the 4th. Here's Dak out of the gun. Play action. Throws to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, no gain. Good defense there by the Chargers. Will be 3rd and 7. Tough to say, Paul, in comparison to Sam Darnold. It depends on how the teams build around them. I think that has a lot to do with the quarterback's success. But do I think Jones is as bad as some people make him out to be? No, I don't. I'm not saying he's great, but I don't think he's as bad as some people make him out to be. Cooper in motion from the 23. Dak out of the gun. 3rd and 6. Chargers come with 5. Dak under pressure. And what a catch. I wish we had a tight end that could catch like that. Schultz had a defender on his back. He was able to hold it in at the 11. And Roldy, man, thank you very much, man. Giants, take your homer hats off for once. Herbert is way better than DJ. Stop kidding yourself. Jesus, I get we Giants fans, but sometimes y'all need to be smarter than that. Live in reality. I mean, Herbert's definitely a more talented quarterback. I'm being honest with you. Herbert's really good. He's got a better arm, that's for damn sure. 12-12 to go here in the 4th. Here comes Dak. Dak coming out in the gun. 3 wide set. Zeke to his left. Dak will take the snap. He's going to hand to Zeke. Zeke off left guard. And he'll get a yard. 2nd and 9. And VT Jake, man, thank you very much. He says, love you. And I love you too, my man. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Gideon, they won't own up. I just hope he succeeds. There's nobody I'm hoping succeeds more than him because, well, one, he's the quarterback. It's the most important position. But he seems like a good kid. He works hard, and I hope it works out for him. Dak takes the snap out of the gun, looks, cooks, throws, and nearly intercepted. Oh my God, are these quarterbacks throwing up questionable passes? Oh my God, it would have been a good pick. It would have been a tough play, but that was Adderley out of Delaware. I remember I wanted the Giants to draft him, and that hit both of his hands, Nasir Adderley, and he had a chance, man. Oh, that would have been a momentum shifting turnover. Instead, it'll be 3rd and 9. And here's Dak. Dak under pressure. He fumbles the football. I think the Cowboys kept it. Dak got hit on the blind side. He fumbled it. See, guys, even Dak could fumble. It's not just Danny when the offensive line doesn't block. Even Dak could fumble. But the Cowboys were able to fall on top of it. So they're still in field goal range. Was that Kyler Fackrell, the ex-Giant? I think that was Kyler Fackrell. Greg the Leg Zerline. Snap, hold, kick is good. 17-14. I agree with that. I agree with this statement here. 40 turnovers in 3 years. I agree with that statement. But he has 4 over his last 8 games. And I think we all acknowledge that young quarterbacks can get much better in that department as they progress. So let's see if he can keep it up. 4 turnovers in 8 games is a phenomenal pace. That's 8 total turnovers a year if you were able to keep up that pace. And that's over a half game sample size. He's gotten much better. Peyton Manning, if you just look at interceptions, excluding, and again, I am not comparing him to Peyton Manning. I'm just looking at specifically the turnovers. Excluding fumbles, I don't know what his fumbles were. Just picks in Peyton Manning's first 2 years, 43 interceptions. He got much better as his career progressed. So it's not like quarterbacks can't get better in that area. I'm not saying he will. He needs more consistency, but it's not like it can't happen. Arlen, thank you very much. I meant the DJ talking about the roster. Oh, yeah, he's crazy when it comes to the roster. He's crazy when it comes to the roster. He's crazy. Why are the Falcons looking decent? Well, I mean, one, it's a divisional game. I mean, when you look at that, that's a divisional game. So they're still down 10 points. Like, people are panicking. They're still down 10 points. I'm not watching the game. Brady's got 5 touchdowns. Like, we know the Falcons could score points. Brady's got 5 touchdowns, guys. He's got 131 QB rating. We know we're going to have to score points to beat them. Yeah, and the Bucs secondary is very banged up, Alvin. Why won't our coaching staff let our players play? What do you mean? What's going on there, TG Fishing? So Peyton had 9 lost fumbles in his first 2 years. Is that lost fumbles or just fumbles? If it's lost fumbles, that means Peyton Manning, and we're talking about one of the 3 greatest quarterbacks of all time, probably, had 52 turnovers in his first 2 years. Kicks away. Chargers are going to take a knee here. They trail 17-14. 10:25 to go here in the 4th. And here we go. Herbert coming out under center. Cowboys showing blitz. Herbert takes the snap. He's going to give to Eckler. Eckler with a stiff arm, and he'll pick up 3, maybe 4. And by no means, again, I want to say I'm not comparing him to Peyton. I'm saying quarterbacks can improve in that area, especially early on in their career. Most rookie quarterbacks, that's why I just don't think that criticism of Jones is fair. Because the majority of his turnovers came in his rookie year. His last 8 games, I would be willing to guess he's committed. I bet you he's top 5 in the league over his last 8 games in terms of turnovers. I bet you. Herbert takes the snap. He's going to hand on the end around, turns the corner there on the right sideline, picks up 8 yards, and he's knocked out of bounds. First down, Chargers. 9:49 to go here in the fourth, 17-14 Cowboys. Chris, do you think the defense will bounce back against Atlanta? No, I don't. I think we're going to have to score a lot of points to win. We're going to need at least 32, 33 points, I think, to win that game. But the good news is I think we could put up that many points against them. Oh, man. This guy's the best. Here's Herbert coming out in the gun. Herbert from the 37 takes the snap, drops back, looks right, throws right. That's caught. That's a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. DJ says, roster is top 5 outside of the edge and line. Come on. So you're telling me that and Brady, they're showing the highlight here. So out of the 2 most important areas of a football team outside of the quarterback, which is obviously not top 5, the Giants are top 5. You might be right. The offensive line and the edge rushers and the quarterback are the 3 most important areas. We're certainly not top 5 there. But outside of that, you might be right. You might be right. Here we go. Herbert takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle. That's a first down. Down to the 46-yard line for Williams as the Chargers now into enemy territory. 8:35 to go here in the fourth. New York Life says roster is top. Well, yeah, we better. Yeah, it's impossible not to be top 32. Peyton first 3 years, 58 interceptions and 14 fumbles. Yeah, I mean, it could change. Quarterbacks could get better with turnovers. He's never going to be that as good as him, but I'm just saying he can improve. Even a quarterback as great as that had turnover problems early on. 8:11 to go here in the fourth. 1st and 10 here. Chargers have it in Dallas territory. Man in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Herbert rolling out. He's pressured. And he's going to run for about 5 yards. Good job there by Herbert. The other thing that I'll say about Herbert that is super recognizable when you watch him play, that is obvious in terms of him being better than Daniel Jones, outside of just like physical skill set, his pocket awareness is top notch. And you've seen it throughout this game. His sense for pressure is really good. Herbert's really good with that, especially for a young quarterback. 2nd and 7. 7:27 to go here in the fourth. Herbert from the 43 at Dallas. And he's going to pitch it. Couple lead blockers here for Jackson. Jackson breaks a tackle out of bounds, picks up the first down. Pickup of 7. 7:15 to go here in the fourth. And there's Derrick Henry. That game's starting to get close. Derrick Henry with a long touchdown run to make it 30-23. Tennessee now within 7. And here's Herbert from the 36. Cowboys with a 4-man front. He's going to hand to Jackson. Jackson powers forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 6:45 to go. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Tech. He needs to continue to improve. I'm with you on that. Oh, I'm with you, Argo. That's why I've not given up on Daniel. That's not the only reason, but that's part of the reason why I haven't given up on Daniel Jones. And I do think he has improved. He has to continue to improve. He has to get better. 2nd and 6. 6:20 to go here in the fourth from the 32. Chargers already in field goal range. Herbert takes the snap. Play action. Good fake there. What a fake. Throws to Keenan Allen. Allen down to the 3s out of bounds. Let's go, baby. 6:10 to go here in the fourth. Chargers threatening. From the 2-yard line. Herbert out of the gun. Cook in motion. 5:44 to go. Herbert takes the snap. Throws a bullet. Cook. Touchdown, Chargers. Great job there by Jared Cook to reach out, and he's going to get a taunting penalty. It's the no fun league. 2017. Chargers go up by 3, extra point pending. Oh, they hit him with an illegal shift. Oh, my God. 5:39 to go here in the fourth. Doesn't that guy look like the coach they keep showing on the sidelines? Doesn't he look like a younger, maybe more thinner Phillip Rivers for the Chargers? 5:39 to go here in the fourth. So now that backs him to the 7. Yeah, you guys see it too, right? He does look like a younger, thinner Phillip Rivers, right? Yeah, I thought the same. I've been thinking the same thing all game, Jared. I was like, I got to tell these guys. It's what I see. And here he comes, coming out in the shotgun, takes the snap. Herbert drops back to pass, throws, and good coverage there by the Cowboys. 2nd and goal. Rich says he looks like he looks like Rivers if he didn't have 27 children. And Odog says, yes, I was saying that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole game. I'm like, I got to tell him. Maybe they see the same thing I do. He looks just like Phillip Rivers, man. And for a quick second, the first time I saw him, I was like, wow, is Phillip Rivers on the coaching staff? Here we go. Herbert coming out in the shotgun. 5:35 to go here in the fourth. Wide receiver in motion, takes the snap, play action. Herbert pumps, dumps. Now he's going to backtrack. He's in trouble. He's got to get rid of it. And he just does. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. He would have taken like a 15-yard loss if he wasn't able to get rid of that ball. Parsons brought the heat. That's Phillip Rivers. That might be one of Phillip Rivers' 27 kids. And he even bitches like Phillip Rivers did. Remember when Phillip Rivers used to scream and complain? That is Phillip Rivers. That's one of his 27 children. 4:56 to go here in the fourth. They called a sack? Now they're back at the 25. Herbert out of the gun, drops back, throws, caught. Down to the 10, so they get the yards back. It'll be an easy field goal again to tie it. 4:35 to go here in the fourth, 17-14. As the Chargers will set up here for the field goal. 4:26 to go here in the fourth. Vizcaino trying to tie this. Still, obviously, plenty of time for the Cowboys. God. Oh. I just hope the Chargers have enough time if they get it back. Kick's good. No, he missed it. No, they said it went through. Oh, he must have just made it. Because from the angle I was at, that looked like a miss. How did they call that a sack? On what planet is that a sack? How is that a sack? It was intentional grounding. Is that what they said? Intentional grounding? Devin, I'm telling you, from the TV angle, it looked like it was a miss, but it must have just went through. Michael, man, thank you very much, man. These refs are handing this game to Dallas. Yeah, I mean, that was a questionable call. Forward, I don't think that should have been called a sack. But it's tied at 17 apiece. We got about 4 minutes to go. Are they reviewing the field goal? Hopefully not. And Mike, man, thank you very much. You're never home versus the Cowboys. Zebras travel. Yeah, for sure, man. I don't understand that call. It's a commercial right now, Nick. Somebody said they're reviewing it. I didn't see that they were reviewing it, but they said it was good. I'm not sure, Tech. I would think you could. It's a scoring play, right? But you can't challenge that. That would have to be something that the officials reviewed. It was probably good. I'm sure it was good. It's just from the angle that the camera was at, it looked like it wasn't. What a horrible Thursday night game that is. My God. I will not be streaming that. Panthers, Texans. They got Eckler on the sideline. He's getting taped up. And we're all tied up at 17 apiece. And Chef Man, thank you very much. Mike McCarthy. Old Mike McCarthy bribing the refs again. Yeah, maybe. He used to get a lot of calls with the Packers, too. People say the Packers get a lot of calls. Kicks away. As the Cowboys going to field this from a yard deep, they'll take it to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Pollard down to the 25. There's a flag on the play. This could be coming back. Hopefully it's a hold. Or maybe they're going to call this a sack as well. So they could add 10 more yards to the return. They'll come up with some rule to give them 10 more yards. We'll see. And Jeremiah, man, thank you very much. He says, our division has given the Chargers one job, undisciplined sons of snitches. Yeah, exactly, Jeremiah. Beat the friggin' Cowboys. Everybody, all Eagles, Giants fans, Washington fans, we're all in unison right now. Beat the friggin' Cowboys. Glad to see you pop through, man, Jeremiah. I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, so no, I don't get how that was a sack, man. I don't get it. Horrible call. So that was on the Cowboys. They're going to have it back at the 12, 3:49 to go here in the fourth, tie game. Dak coming out in the gun from the 13. Chargers come with a blitz. They're going to hand, and they eat it up. Zeke had nowhere to go. There you go, baby. Chargers get great interior pressure. That was Murray. I think he's the second-year linebacker for the Chargers. He blew that up in the backfield. Nice play. Come on. Second and 11. 3:13 to go here in the third. Here's Dak. Dak coming out of the gun. They got Zeke to his right. Takes the snap, drops back. They come with a delayed blitz, checks it down to the tight end, and he's going to push forward. I think that was Jarwin. Gets to about the 19, so that'll bring up maybe a 3rd and 4 or 5. 2:55 to go here in the fourth. This will be a huge play for the Dallas Cowboys. 3rd and 6. On their feet here in LA. They need to stop. Cowboys are 2 of 2 today on third down attempts of 4 to 7 yards. They'll need to get 3 and 3. Dak drops back, looks right, throws right. Zeke's got it. First down, gets about 10, pushed out of bounds. Cowboys get out to about the 28-yard line. 2:30 to go here in the fourth. That'll stop the clock. Chargers still with all 3 timeouts if they want to try to stop the clock. If I'm the Cowboys here, I run it. I try to start wasting some clock here from the 26, and that's what they'll do. Pollard dances up to the 31. That'll be a 5-yard gain. That should take us to the 2-minute warning. And I think it will. There's no reason for the Cowboys to run another play here. 2nd and 5. That should take us to the 2-minute. 2:11 to go. Dak breaks the huddle. Interesting if they snap this. 2:05 to go. And I don't think they're gonna. 2:02. They will not. He was just trying to get an offside. So that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5. Cinnamon, man, that's pretty funny. I can't stand the NFL refs. I really can't. It was a bad call. The sack call is a bad call. Jameson, be good. And Bill, man, thank you very much. Too many games being impacted by the refs. Horrible calls. Booth needs more power and to be separated from the field judges. Yeah, I mean, Bill, I don't know if they would have scored a touchdown anyway in that drive, but obviously they would have had a much better opportunity. I didn't get the call. I think it's a horrible call. How do you justify that? But Bill, man, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. Like people say, like if the Eli play wasn't ruled dead in the Super Bowl, how is that play ruled dead? I don't get it. Omega says, sweet baby Jesus, just let the Cowboys lose. Please let the Cowboys lose. That's all sports, man. But football, obviously, it impacts it more because there's like judgment. I feel like it's like the referees in the NFL have more of an impact than any other sport. Outside, basketball, they have a pretty big impact too, in terms of like foul calls and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. With all the penalties that take place in the NFL, I feel like the referees have such a big impact, man. For week 2, there's been so many flags. This game, how many flags have been in this game? I think there was like 11 at the half. There's been a lot of flags in this game. That's why it's gone so long. Actually, it hasn't gone as long as I thought. It's only 7:10. It's picked up in the second half. First half took a while. So tie game. It'll be a 2nd and 5. Cowboys with 2 timeouts. Chargers with 3. Cowboys have it at their own 31. Dak takes the snap, gives to Zeke. Zeke powers forward for 4. He'll be a yard short. It'll bring up a 3rd and 1. If you're the Cowboys here, you let this go all the way down to 1:20. I think the Cowboys will go for it if they don't get it. I think it's 4-down territory. But if you wouldn't get it, though, the Chargers would be in field goal range. So it'd be interesting. Dak out of the gun. Zeke to his right. Dak takes the snap, gives to Zeke. Zeke's able to find a crease. Looked like the Chargers got good penetration, but Zeke gets 3 or 4. 1:19 to go here in the fourth. Elliott now with 71 yards on 16 carries. Cowboys have done a good job in terms of sticking to the run in this game. And I think that's a big reason. And I'll have to take a look at the time of possession stats at the end of the game. But Dak takes the snap, drops back. He'll check it down to Zeke. Zeke gets 4. That'll get to about the 42. 56 seconds to go. So Dallas is either going to win this game or it's going to go to overtime. 50 seconds to go here in the fourth. 2nd and 5. Dak out of the gun, takes the snap. They come with 4, throws, and that's complete down to the Chargers 45. Plenty of time. That's Amari Cooper. Dallas still not using any timeouts, and now they will. 36 seconds to go, and it looks like Cooper might be hurt. Cooper's still down on the ground. Dallas has 1 timeout remaining. Commercial break. But if you look at the stats of this game, I bet you the time of possession heavily favors Dallas. I'm curious. Not as much as I thought. You know, the Chargers are winning the time of possession. Interesting. I'm surprised because it seems like Dallas has been running the ball very effectively. Chargers, 19 carries, 95 yards, 5 yards a carry. Dallas has ran for 195 yards on the Chargers. 30 carries for 195 yards. Holy crap, man. I've been saying this forever, and obviously I don't want them to do this. This is when Dallas is at their best. And I think they've gotten away from this the last couple of years. But today they've done a damn good job on the with the ground attack, and the offensive line has done a good job run blocking. Yeah, Cooper looks like he's banged up. You started drinking whiskey? What's up there, sports influencer? Let me look at the team stats here. 3rd down conversion, about the same. Chargers 5 of 12. Cowboys 6 of 10. There's been 20 penalties. 12 on the Chargers, 8 on the Cowboys. 20 penalties in this game. My God. So you figure the Cowboys need about another 10 yards to be in comfortable field goal range. It'd be about a 52-yarder if they get 10 more yards. Big difference in this game, though. The Chargers, just looking at the stats, they didn't convert in the red zone. They're 1 of 4 in the red zone. Cowboys are 2 of 3. That's the big difference right now in this game. So here we go. Cowboys got it here at the Chargers 45, 36 seconds to go. They got a timeout. Dak out of the gun. Wilson in motion. Dak takes the snap. Chargers come with 4. He hits Wilson. Wilson out of bounds. Got about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. It says that's like the tail end of the kicker's field goal range, but that's a long field goal. That'd be about a 60-something yarder. 61 maybe. So they still got to get a few more yards to feel comfortable for Zerline. 58-yarder, actually. Closer than I thought. Dak under center. Takes the snap, hands to Pollard. Pollard trucks forward, gets about 2, maybe 3. So it'll be 3rd down. 24 seconds to go. Dallas only with 1 timeout. And this is interesting. They're letting the clock tick here. You would think they'd want to get more yards, and they'll get 1 more playoff. Dak coming out in the gun, that'd be a 55-yarder from there. 7 seconds, they're not going to get a playoff. Huh? I mean, if he makes the kick, he makes the kick, but that is a horrible job by Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense not to try to get at least 3 or 4 more yards for your kicker. That's a 56-yard field goal. You had 20 seconds. What the hell was that? That is a really bad job. If they make it, it doesn't matter. But you had 20 seconds there with a timeout. 56-yard field goal attempt. And now the Chargers are going to ice him. Bucks won 48-25. Okay. They had a chance to make this like a 30-yard. I mean, who knows? They could have thrown the ball, tried to pick up 10 more yards. A lot of pressure here on Zuerlein. And if he misses this will be talked about after the game, I'm sure. Come on, miss it. Miss it. It'll be a 56-yarder from the right hash. Snap. Hold. Kick. He's got the leg. Good. Oh, my God. Zuerlein drills it from 56 yards out, and the Cowboys win 20-17. Dallas gets a huge win, 1-1, and now you're definitely rooting for the Eagles on Monday night. So now every team in the division is 1-1. The Giants are 0-2. Big win for the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously bad for the Giants. Man, I really thought he was going to miss that after they completely botched that handling of the clock. Questionable penalty call deep in Cowboys territory when they called the sack. I feel like the Chargers blew this game, man. But a big field goal for Zuerlein as he gets the Cowboys to 1-1. Thing that stood out to me for the Cowboys, the running game was there all day. That's what won them this game. Their running game was great. Their defense was actually pretty good, all things considered. Like I said throughout the game, they easily could have had 4 turnovers. Parsons looked good for me for the Cowboys. And congratulations on the win if you're a Cowboy fan. Oh, man. Yeah, a lot of flags. Herbert definitely blew it. The Giants have to stop depending on the division to be bad. They need to. I agree. We got to win football games. None of it matters. We got to beat the Falcons next week. And we're going to have to beat the Cowboys when we play them. Period. End of story. But Cowboys get a big win today. The Cowboys defense looked good today, Alvin. I'll be the first to say it. I got to give them credit, man. As much as we like to pick on the Cowboys defense going into the year, Cowboys defense looks better than ours right now. It does. It's not saying much because our defense looks horrible. And we got to get that right. But the Cowboys defense looks better than I thought it would so far, 2 weeks in. Oh, man. Minnesota missed a 37-yard field goal. Did they lose? Tennessee's got it at the Seattle 26 down 7. Minnesota lost 34-33. Arizona, 2 really impressive victories to start the year. They're 2-0. The NFC West, so they're 2-0. The Niners are 2-0. The Rams are 2-0. And the Seahawks are 2-0, right? I think the Seahawks won. They're winning. So potentially both the AFC West and the NFC West could be 2-0 if the Chiefs win tonight. That's pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. Oh, the Rams are 1-1? Oh, my mistake. The Rams are 1-1, my mistake. And Chris, man, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. He says, still don't understand how we passed on Parsons to let the Cowboys get him. See, I wanted Slater. Slater's the guy I wanted. I didn't necessarily need Parsons, but Slater's the guy I wanted there. But obviously, I know a lot of Giants fans wanted Parsons. He looked good today. Parsons looked good today. So did Slater. Slater looked good today as well. We decided to trade down because of the value. That's why we did it. But if we were at 11, I think it was either Slater or Parsons. And I think they would have went Slater. But who knows? Oh, yeah, Chargers lost. It's like I was banking that the Chargers were going to win. Chargers lost. So, obviously, the AFC West is not undefeated. So 3 undefeated teams in the AFC West if the Chiefs win tonight. And 3 undefeated teams in the NFC West if the Seahawks hold on. First rounder, Tony and Ojulari over Parsons, depending on what that first rounder becomes. Oh, the Rams are 2-0. Okay. Yeah, so the NFC West is completely undefeated then, right? Because they got the Rams, the Niners, the Seahawks if they hold on, and the, who am I forgetting? Rams, Niners, Seahawks, and the 49ers. No, I said them. Rams, Niners, Seahawks, and the Cardinals. Yeah, so all 4 teams are 2-0. That's crazy. But guys, I am going to wrap it up. I just wanted to hang out with you guys for the game. Obviously, not the result that we wanted. Could have went either way. It was a good game, fun game. I thought it was going to be a lot more points, honestly. But Cowboys hold on, win 2017. Herbert, I don't know, man. Herbert looked a little sketchy in that game. Thought he was going to be much better than he was against that Cowboys defense. Cowboys defense showed up today, though. They got pressure, good coverage, and they ran the ball. So, sucks, man. But I appreciate JD, man. Thank you very much. Chargers get an L and go home with Roldy's quarterback with that big L. DJ all day. Let's go, Giants. Let's go, Giants is right, JD. And Sunday, have a great day. Thank you to everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support. We got to get a win. Listen, it's the beginning of the year. I'm not going to flip out. This was a game that could have went either way. We know the Cowboys. They could easily lose a game later in the year that you don't expect them to lose, but it is an impressive win. They get a road win against the Chargers. Cowboys fans should be excited. But we got to handle business, man. We got to start winning football games. Otherwise, none of it matters anyway. So let's see what we can do against the Falcons this week. Take it 1 week at a time, guys. Everybody be good. Appreciate all you guys. And we'll talk soon. Be good.